Starting. And we're live. Welcome to the Clear Shots podcast. My name's Seth Crouching Tiger Skinner.
I am Jake, essential worker, only sometimes Jones.
I'm Brian Femlo. I'm a sleeping lion.
Ooh, there's a pose.
Mathew, the jumping Jew.
It jumps.
Technically an animal, as with all humans.
You said it. You said it. We have the transcript.
I would have said joking Jew,
Jews are
but that's
technically
racially
animals.
offensive. Not jokes or comedians.
All humans are animals, okay?
It's actually true.
Good save.
Yeah. So, apparently all we need to do to fight this virus is inject Lysol.
Already got a list.
Yeah. You will not have to worry about the virus anymore if you inject Lysol.
Yeah.
Tablespoon.
I thought it was so funny.
When we started the discussion.
Yeah.
Did you
Like,
guys?
Well, it's not even.
there's legitimately people doing it too.
Of course.
That's the
Yeah,
I don't know if they're necessarily injecting it, but they're consuming it. Like, I've seen several reported cases of people like taking like a quarter cup of like bleach with like three-quarters cup of water.
Yeah.
That's so smart. Like I can't even.
Like, I don't even know where they're coming up with like the figures. Like how.
Giles. They just had him. Oh, there he is.
Well, my thing is like the problem with saying something like that on that stage, like as a president, is that people are stupid. So
Yeah.
like they're gonna do that.
Well, like you guys know, he didn't actually say, "Hey, inject yourselves with disinfectant," right?
No.
No.
But he also didn't say that people should search their houses for hydroxychloroquine or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
That people started eating fish food or like fishbowl cleaner.
It's like you can never really underestimate how dumb people are as part of the problem.
No, before this, if you said something dumb like that, you'd be like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just me. It's not like I'm the fucking president or anything." Literally.
I think what happened was he got caught, like he got like tripped up by his own thoughts, and like he got like on a train that he kind of couldn't get off of.
That's
And he
more.
was
It was legitimately stream of consciousness. It was like it's like he wasn't even talking to anyone.
Yeah, he was just saying words.
We're gonna test the effectiveness, I think, of disinfectants inside the body.
The dude's entire lexicon is just a word salad. Like,
Yeah,
it's like this. It's like the
if
salad.
Word Spud was a person.
It's just
Yeah,
funny the way it came out. Like it just kept rolling out. I was like, dude, just stop talking for a second.
They 100% did take it out of context, for real.
Yeah.
But like the worst thing is his official response is, "I was being sarcastic about that." Like you could have easily been like, I talked about exploring the possibilities. I'm not a medical professional, but no, he said, "Oh, I was being sarcastic."
Yeah, like you didn't watch it. You just watch the video. You're not being sarcastic about it in any way.
No.
Instead of a reasonable response, he makes it even worse.
It's just funny now. Like I don't know.
Fucking
I saw
Clorox fuels.
Yeah. And the whole time he's looking over at that other lady, right? Like trying to get like some kind of approval from her. Like, am I saying the right thing?
She didn't even look at him the whole time.
Yeah. She's like, no, stop. Just stop talking, please.
My favorite. Oh, no wonder that was so sweet. I thought this was Diet Gatorade. It's not.
I don't know how he can talk like almost every night for like 3 hours. Like it's insane that he does that. Like,
I know. I get tired just by doing it with you guys once a week.
I know. And we don't even usually do 3 hours. That's only when we're on a roll.
Yeah, I got like mentally checked out with the Bill episode. I was out. I was done. I was like, I ate that food and I was like, I can't speak.
I'm out.
So
I'm done.
I'm never eating dinner during a podcast again.
Yeah.
Save
Hold
your
off
time.
on the meatballs.
Well, I ate a whole fucking Philly cheesesteak sandwich and like half a pizza from Domino's.
Ooh, that's fucking
And I
nice.
was
Yeah,
like,
I watched you do it.
yeah, yeah. The best is like I put the sandwich down, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, fuck it. I finished the sandwich.
It's almost
you
too
only need
much.
that 10 minutes to make room.
Oh, it's so good though, man. Like that Philly cheesesteak sandwich, I was expecting just a Domino's level sandwich, but it was Domino's level, but it was good. Like,
Yeah.
I was expecting a Domino's level. It was a Domino's level.
yeah, I was expecting like a flat rating. This one, there's some, it was decent. It was good.
Domino's Plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did you guys put Domino's on the fast food?
We didn't. We did the frozen pizza.
Yeah.
You could freeze it.
Pizza, not pizza chains.
Save it for later.
I thought we did like a restaurant one.
Oh, I don't
They've
remember.
been off there.
We
I think
didn't
it was
say
fast food.
I don't think you guys did fast food, and
that one was.
I mean, that's something I would like to see.
That was a dark match.
Yeah. Just like the candy one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Very
Adult
dark.
Swim, the Adult Swim one was really fun. Honestly, that's been my favorite one so far. That and the music bands.
That
Music
one's not up
band.
yet for
Music
us,
band.
so I'll see
Oh
it
yeah,
later.
the Adult Swim one. Yeah, that one's good. That was like 32 minutes long.
I'm saving them
There-
to watch while I'm working.
There
just
were
put 'em on my
so
TV.
many shows that we had never even heard of.
I could tell by like the picture for it that you guys rated Venture Brothers way too low, but that's the only thing I'm going to complain about.
Oh yeah, the final tier is the thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, word.
The bottom category is just we don't know what the show is, basically. Like that was basically
Yeah.
and it was most of the choices.
I think there was like maybe like one or two that I actually recognized, but they weren't like even worth mentioning.
Right.
Yeah.
The reason Venture Brothers was so low, I've never watched it. Like
It was
I've
on.
seen, it was on, dude. Like
Yeah.
I never watched anything on Adult Swim except anime until I met you guys.
really.
It changed your life, dude.
You're not even an adult. You had to become an adult for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's really what it is. It's really my transition from a boy to a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That we were the real bar mitzvah. Yeah. We're a bar mitzvah with shoes.
And homemade buffalo or barbecue chicken pizzas in Wesley's kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been rewatching Scrubs and American Dad the past week.
Huh.
So that's been pretty good. I love American Dad. Roger the Alien is the greatest cartoon character I think ever.
They should make spin-off shows. Like Asian Dad and like like African Dad. Because they only have American. Like it's kind of bullshit.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm not following.
Although he has enough spin-off shows already.
I like how
See, that's what I thought you were going from the beginning with.
like American Dad is specifically like United States of America, and Seth is like entire country of Asia Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could say Chinese Dad, but that's it's a little more. It seems a little more racist on the racist side.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Maybe a bit more volatile thing to say with the current state of.
In the current climate, yeah, you can't say it.
You can't say
COVID-19
Chinese.
Dad.
You can't. Yeah.
Chinese. If they turned Chinese Dad into a fucking show, it would just be 30 minutes a week of a guy in fucking an intubation room in the ICU. Just fucking tubes for days, dude.
Tubes for days. That's the first That's the pilot episode. Tubes
Yeah.
for days.
It's like, we gotta intubate this guy's stat, and then it's just like 28 minutes real time of a guy.
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, African Dad. Well, what country in Africa would you pick? Egyptian would be fun. You could have it set in ancient Egypt.
Egyptian Dad.
Egyptian
That's so weird.
Icelandic Dad. They're just eating sharks.
Yeah.
You know that Egypt still exists, right?
Well, yeah. Like,
I don't think so.
He's like,
Does
we
it?
can have it set in ancient Egypt.
ancient Egypt will be way more interesting than current Egypt. Current Egypt is just rubble and kids getting killed.
Yeah. Yeah, you want the ancient one.
Yeah, you want the ancient ones where it's just like there's no rubble, but children are still being slaughtered by the dozens.
Yeah, and you can mix in aliens too.
At least
if you...
like the background will be pretty. There's buildings and stuff,
I don't know. I mean, there were aliens back then, so.
Alabama Dad would just be
those pyramids.
Alabama Dad would just be a catch a predator marathon.
Yeah. I think they already have those.
Trailer park compound.
Alabama man. What is that from? That's not. Is it from South Park? The Alabama Man thing?
Yeah, it's one of the fake toys they fucking had in the
He's like,
Pokemon episode.
Yeah, he's like bowling and drinking beer and shit, and like hitting his wife.
Yeah. Alabama Man. Yeah, it's that classic Trey Parker voice.
Yeah, because he doesn't say man, he says Mayon.
Yeah.
It has like a Y in it. He like adds a Y.
On average, 28, 7, and 12. What a beast, bro.
I finally finished The Witcher on Netflix, and it was really fucking good.
Yeah.
It's really good. And it ends very like, they're like, we're doing season 2, and I'm pretty sure it's already confirmed, so.
I think I think it was like episode like 7 or something was like super like, this should not have been translated into a TV show. It was the one with the dragon.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's just like, it just didn't translate well to television.
Yeah, it was very weird.
It was honestly weird in the book too, but
You read the book?
I've read all the books.
Oh, fucking hate books. Ruin the movies.
Yeah.
Bring off.
There's way more visuals in the movies.
No.
Like significantly more visuals.
That's actually a show that I might watch because I think the story and world of The Witcher is interesting. I just think the game.
Oh, sure. It's so different than everything we fucking see, too.
Yeah.
It's a good like branch off from like the very Anglo-Saxon medieval sort of fantasy, because this is like a lot more like
Nordic.
Eastern European themed.
I mean, it's done really well too. Like you could tell the budget was pretty maxed.
Yep.
Like some of those scenes, I was like, "Oh, like this is fucking ridiculous!" Like I can't wait until a game looks like this. Like,
Yeah.
Isn't it? Is it live action?
yeah,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So one
No,
episode was pretty neat.
it's all fake.
Is anybody playing the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Yes.
I haven't yet.
I'm halfway through.
Streets of Rage 4 comes out next week, so that's probably all I'm going to play for a while.
Yeah, you're gonna rage in the streets.
Streets of Rage. Is that the beat 'em up?
Yeah.
Beat 'em up.
We're making another one?
Yeah.
The
That's
beat 'em up,
wild.
beat 'em
It's
off.
been legitimately like close to 20 years. No, more than that. It's
More
been
than
like 25 years.
Is it going to be good?
Really. Genesis.
Like, the Ninja Turtle beat 'em up games I hear are wicked good, the ones that have been coming out recently. So maybe Streets of Rage 4 will be dope.
Maybe. The company that's like making it, like they've made some pretty like decently rated games that are all like sort of like platformer-esque. So
Yeah.
like I imagine that they'll do a pretty good job. And from everything that I've seen of it, it looks like just a graphically updated version of Streets of Rage, which is all I want it to be.
It's not Turtles in Time though.
No, it's not.
Dude, I always thought it was
I
funny
also don't
that
have nostalgia for Turtles in Time like I do for Streets of Rage.
Well, that seems like a you problem. You know what I mean?
I don't consider it a problem, dude.
Well, when I was a kid, I always thought it was funny that the Turtles in Time cover had all red Ninja Turtles. It was Raphael 4 times with the correct weapons for each one, but they were all red for some reason.
Fucking the person who made that cover says Pokemon. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he probably does. Or Pokemon.
Those were all shiny versions of each of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You get your
Raphael's shiny is just a regular Raphael.
Yep.
With a cigar.
I mean, there's a lot of shinies that are basically exactly the same. But then there's other ones that are like wicked different, like Charmander.
If I got a shiny, it's a fucking Rattata. Blow my brains out.
Yeah, those are the best ones. Because they're like yellow, aren't they?
That's still a Rattata. You can paint shit gold.
I don't remember, because that was a thing in the original version, right? When there was no color.
Like there was just like I think there was like a weird like little sparkle animation thing when they come out of the Pokeball or something.
I don't know. I'd never gotten one ever. I played a lot of Pokemon. I'd never seen a shiny Pokemon.
No, not in the main series.
You didn't even get the red Gyarados for basically free.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah,
what are you guys talking about?
Red Gyarados.
Shiny Pokemons.
Pokemons. You got your Mudkips?
I only got the Red Gyarados.
Yeah, what was that called? Lake of Rage or something like that?
Yeah.
No, he's talking about Streets of Rage.
We went from the street, now we're on the lake, Jake.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have any water pressure in my house.
Stage 2.
It took me that long to fill up a glass of water. There's no water pressure in my house right now.
Why don't you just push it? Make some more pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
He meant to boot you, but he booted himself.
Yeah.
Should have made narrower pipes. Then there'd be more pressure.
Yeah. Just think of that.
Yeah.
No, you didn't, because you only think about yourself.
Yeah. Narrow your pipes already, Jesus.
Yeah.
Get a pipe narrower in there.
I'm just gonna fill up with mealworms.
He just squeezes the pipes.
Yep.
You have to be pretty strong, though.
You just use a pair of pliers.
Yeah, that's cheating, though. I guess that that North Korea guy is dead, huh?
That's what they say.
Is there confirmation of it? I don't think
we'll ever know.
TMZ said it was true, so.
They have a reporter in the bushes.
Also called Kobe, though.
Oh, TMZ, yeah, they did break Kobe, so they gotta be right.
Fucking.
I don't know. It's weird though. Like you would think that if they were gonna like make it up, that they would say it was coronavirus or something instead of a heart surgery.
Probably got poisoned by one of his followers.
Yeah, or that. I just want to know who the next guy is. Who's the guy in line?
It's a sister.
He has a sister? I didn't know that.
It's actually just an exact replica of him, except for the bow tie, a pink bow tie.
Yeah.
On her head.
It's just him, but he puts on a pink bow tie.
Well, it was Kim Jong Il and then Kim Jong Un. It's gonna be another Kim Jong, you know.
Kim Jong with then two more letters afterwards.
Yeah.
2 random alphabetical letters.
Her name is like Young Fo Kim or Young Mi San or on a Nissan Altima. I don't know what the fuck her name is.
Nissan Altima, probably. Yeah, that sounds like a stripper. Nissan Altima.
And coming to the stage is the luxurious Nissan Altima. She can handle 4 people at once.
Or maybe just Altima. You know what I mean?
Ultima, definitely.
Yeah. Or Nissan, just Nissan. That works too. I mean, there's certain car brands, I guess, that wouldn't work, like Toyota. Like, that doesn't sound attractive at all, you know?
She's reliable.
Toyota would be on, like, Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Yeah. Dodge.
Dodge is a male stripper name for sure.
Yeah.
Plymouth.
Move over, ladies. We got the Land Rover.
Vista Cruiser.
You literally cruise the Vista.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been watching Cheers, actually. Cheers is fucking great.
That's good.
Because I've seen all of them, so it's like a go-to-bed show.
Oh,
I have like 3 go-to-bed shows. I have Trailer Park Boys because I've seen it a million times. Cheers and That 70s Show because I've seen it a million times also. Because I can't watch something I haven't seen before. Like if
I think
I'm
I've
going
fallen
to
asleep
bed.
at a friend's house with one of those on. It's
Yeah.
one of those different points in my life.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like
think
if
I could fall asleep watching something. Or at least I wouldn't stay asleep watching something. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's usually either those or like a stand-up special I've seen a million times. It's because I don't have to pay attention to it. I can kind of fade away.
True.
Then you hear voices, so you don't feel all alone.
Yeah. And then you hear plot points that you really gotta pay attention to. Even though you've seen them all.
I've been watching Westworld the past couple days.
Yeah. What is that even on?
It's on HBO. It's pretty cool though.
Heard only good things. I watched a couple episodes of the first season.
I'm like close to the end of like the first season of it, and it's just like I'm very confused where they're gonna go with the second season. But there's like they're already on the 3rd season, so obviously they have something. But
yeah. They made it work.
Do they have Eastworld too, or is it West exclusive?
I saw like trailers for I think like the 2nd season a while back, and they had something that sort of seemed like a more Asian themed world. So yeah, they got Eastworld, dude.
Are we talking Chinese or Asian? I mean, I don't think you can say Chinese.
Period, Japan.
Yeah, I can't say Chinese.
Why can't we say Chinese?
Chinese world. That'd be a good show.
Chinatown. What you got there, bud? You got some Tide Pods?
It's not that bad. It's just
pink lemonade.
It'd be better if it was less alcohol and more pink lemonade flavor.
Oh, it actually is pink lemonade? I mean, it's the only... What other drinks are pink, though, right?
Watermelon.
Ew. Oh.
Well, watermelon can be red or green.
I don't trust watermelon if it's green.
Yeah.
It's got to be
watermelon
like
tastes like ass.
pinkish or scarlet.
Well, yeah.
Or fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
I don't know. I bet I could probably just drink a ton of this, though.
You're going
1 ton. He just has a pallet of them.
Does drink a ton of it?
That's actually wicked smooth.
Drinks a ton.
That's fucking dangerous, dude. That's 30%. That goes down smoother than, like, wine.
I like wine.
Daddy like.
I don't even remember. Was that Nick that said that out at that party when we were out at Joe's? Or no, we were at Peda's house with Joe. and that kid's like mom brought everybody like cups. It was only us. Like we were having a party. And he was totally sober, and everybody was like accusing him of not drinking, basically. And he was like, "No, I drank a ton."
Yeah, his mom came to pick him up in the middle of it, and like we're just like, "Dude, you're leaving?"
He's
like,
said,
"Yeah,
Mom, they're doing beer."
I drank a ton.
A ton. He said he drank a ton.
Who was it? Let's shame him.
I'm not gonna say his name, just cause.
Can you text it to me?
You wouldn't know him.
Not to say anything on
you wouldn't know him.
Yeah, we barely know him.
He goes to another school.
He goes to another.
With my girlfriend.
He does go to another school. If you think about it.
I'm getting compared to Latrell Sprewell. It's so dumb. There it is, Adrian Dantley.
Yeah, I don't know. Peta was always tough to keep up with, man. If you were drinking with Peta, it was like, it was one of those nights. Like you were gonna puke probably if you tried.
Well, it's like he's like a solid like 6 inches taller than any of us.
I mean, he's a large figure. Yeah, he is a large figure.
It's a sprint, not a marathon, boys.
Well, I don't know. I'm more of a marathon guy. I set a pace and then I jog.
You jogs.
Yeah. Once in a while, I'll pick it up, on the straightaways. I sprint on the straightaways, and then on the turns. That's how I ran the mile, dude, in high school. You got to walk the turns. And I still got 8 minutes, which is pretty slow.
I've got a story. I've probably told you guys before about running the mile in high school. So I had Mr. McCall as my gym teacher, and like basically I like got in the on the track as if I was going to run the mile. Like I ran around to the other set of bleachers, and then like I just like went up onto the bleachers and like hung out over there. And like the next time that I had gym class, like I go to like, get onto the track and like, run the mile or whatever. And McCall's just like, Famila, what? You doing it again? And I'm like, what? And he's like, I got a time down for you. And it's just like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, I got 9 minutes, 32 seconds. And I'm like,
what?
Yeah, perfect. All right.
There it is.
That's hilarious. You didn't even do a whole lap, or did you?
No, I did halfway around, got up on the bleachers and hung out there.
That's so funny. I don't know how he could. I mean, with the whole gym class though, like how do you keep track of how many laps everybody's done, right? Like he's probably just jotting it down.
Well, probably. Well, when they come around, you get your clipboard ready and you just like, okay, these 3 kids are coming down. It's not accurate.
Little tallies.
Yeah.
It's probably
it's not accurate.
No, it's not accurate at all. You'd still be going. You're still doing it. You're still running the mile.
You haven't actually even technically graduated high school, Brian. You got to finish that line. You got to get a badge. You got to get a new certificate.
Yeah.
Stolen valor, Brian. Stolen valor is not a joke.
Look, I dropped out of high school and I got a master's degree.
I mean, you're literally like going on years of running the mile right now. Your mile time is like up there, bro.
I've ran a lot of miles since.
Yeah, but that's not the one that counted.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, on the high school track.
I'm gonna go give Mr. McCall a call.
Yeah.
Let him know what I did.
Eating you up on the inside for years now.
It has been.
I gotta come clean. It's
been eating me up on the outside.
Yeah. Man, he was just McCall was he was the best gym class to have, because he's like, oh, you didn't change? Who cares? We're just gonna play basketball for fucking 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit here. I'm gonna get a chair.
Yeah.
Huh? What What are you, some sort of tough guy? Is that what it is? Huh?
I don't even know. And he was like the most out of shape guy too. So.
Oh god, classic.
Yep. We were in the weight room with him one day, and like we were like legitimately looking at a thing because we didn't know how to use it. Like me and a couple other guys. I think honestly, no, that wasn't with. I wasn't with them. I thought I was with Jake and Cody Stewart, but I think that was a different year. But like,
Or Jake. I was gonna
like,
say.
Yeah, Jake Behr. But like, so we're looking at this thing, and he's like, "Oh, this is a you do Roman sit-ups on these. As you can see, I do quite a lot." He just like pats himself on the stomach.
I mean, he might have a sixer under there.
Yeah.
You never know.
He might be stuffing a sixer in there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can hide it. I mean, he might have a serious core. He just does 7-minute planks every night.
That'd be fucking something, dude.
That's really hard if you weigh that much too.
Yeah.
To do 7-minute planks.
Yeah.
You have to hold your body up so much higher when you have like that round of a gut.
Yeah, because you can't just be like
Actually,
resting
you just
on the
can't
gut.
do a plank because you're supposed to be completely straight in it.
It's
Yeah.
exceptionally round.
Such a weird workout. They're just like, well, this is how we're gonna work our core. We're just gonna get on our tummies and straighten ourselves.
Dude, all the kids that didn't take the weight room seriously in high school have a podcast now. That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking
did
not do shit in the weight room because it was the worst, dude.
Miserably boring.
It was.
All I did was leg presses. That was pretty much it.
Like Matt, you had Coach B in high school, right?
Fuck, I can't remember.
the big fucking like Samoan guy.
Yeah. At one point, I think I had him, yeah.
He was there, I think, my sophomore year, and sophomore, junior, senior, but he was like the weight trainer for the sports teams.
Yes.
So if there were any kids on sports teams in that gym class, they were the only ones that he would work with. And I played tennis, so I didn't even count. It was like all the football players, hockey players, and lacrosse players were the only ones that got any attention from the weight room supervisor.
He was like super Samoan.
Boring.
Dude, he was gigantic.
One, it was fucking boring. Two, they said you got to do at least half of the gym class on cardio, which is wrong. Fuck cardio.
I remember, like during the swimming parts, I'd have to write an essay because I never wanted to swim. So I just wrote an essay instead about someone. I have no idea what it was about.
You got to write essays in replacement for that?
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I'm writing this essay for
like,
gym.
Took a D in gym class.
And swimming was fucking miserable.
Yeah, swimming was the best, dude.
You're in the pool for 20 minutes. It takes so long. You're soaking wet. You have wet ass hair, and you have to go back to class and being terrible.
Well, I think it's because like I didn't change enough because I'd always wear like shorts to school anyway. So I was just like, I'm not gonna change. I'm going to gym. Like, what are we doing here? And then I probably didn't get credit for for not changing.
Dude, there was a girl that wrote a fucking huge blog post like my senior year. She's a year below me, but she fucking made this huge essay and like presented it to the fucking school board about why swimming in gym class is damaging to the mental health of female students.
Well, did she have any good points, or was it?
No, she did not. She's the champion of dick riding. Literally, like she's just the champion of fucking strangers. She's not the good. She's not a good representation of that. She just didn't want to have to do her makeup.
Right.
I think that was the main point.
That was my main.
Like she still could have made good points even if it wasn't like a good point for her specifically.
That's fair.
I would have to see the blog post.
I don't. That was fucking 6 years ago.
Yeah, link it, dude.
Yeah, go dig him, dude.
Go dig him. I'll send it to you, Matt, because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
I didn't learn the people younger than us while I was in school, but I definitely did when I was bartending.
Yeah, and you definitely saw her all the time.
I remember our buddy Erwin.
I'm actually really good friends with this girl. Well, not really good friend. She's okay. I get along with her.
Well, our buddy Erwin used to wear those the fucking Hot Topic pants with the with like chains and like hooks and shit hanging off of them, and he would just wear them in gym class.
Nice. I love the people in gym who just didn't give a fuck. That's my favorite demographic. The people walking the mile every time.
Yeah.
I didn't
like, just give me a D. Just give me a D.
I didn't mind gym. I changed. I didn't like the weight room. It was fucking boring. But I mean, like, I'm a total gym rat now. Everyone who took gym seriously, I guarantee that I can probably lift miles around them and run miles around them. So I just.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
The best part about gym was that you'd get out of gym a little bit earlier than all your other classes, so you'd just be able to wander around the hallway for a couple minutes.
Yep.
And then if you had lunch after gym, dude, you were first in line every time.
That was the best part of gym class.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the other day. Was like, I feel like whenever I was like last into the lunchroom, it felt like it was like a fucking 15-minute period. I'd like sit down and like start eating, and then I'd be like, "Ooh," and then we'd all have to get up and get out.
Yep.
Because you're just spending your entire period in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta get more efficient.
Gotta eat quicker, dude.
I didn't take lunch after freshman year, but my senior year I only had like 4 periods. I had the minimum that we needed to come in because I just took class during that time. So my senior year.
I took lunch 101 in my freshman year, and then I did 102.
I think I only had 3 classes senior year.
I had a full clip senior year.
Yeah, senior year I was done after 7th period, but I'm pretty sure I had an 8th period study hall, and then I had nothing 9th period, so I would just leave after 7th. Because why? Why would you go to a study hall? And then,
Yep.
So we just go to McDonald's and get McDoubles.
Yep.
My parents didn't let me do senior skip day my senior year because they knew that I would just be getting into trouble at 11 a.m. every day. So they made me take a full stretch of classes. I did all classes, and my lunch was 8th period. So I did like 1st through 7th period. Then I had lunch, and then 9th period. Was that? I think 9th period was TV. Dude, no, my best lunch. The best lunches were 5th period, because that was the first one of the day. But 7th was great. 7th period lunch, I had that 3 years. No, 2 years and 1 semester I had 7th period lunch. Because my sophomore year, remember my lunch was fucked up? I had lunch 5th period and 8th period. Every other day it would switch.
So what did they do? 5, 6, 7, and 8?
Yeah.
I think so.
I remember, I'm pretty sure mine was 6.
8th period lunch. Because it was like, there were way fewer people there.
Yeah. 8th period was sick because it was only like 30 people.
It's all the rejects.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was perfect for them.
It's like there's like mutants in there and shit. Dude's with like 3 arms.
Dude, I had Armadillo Boy in 8th period lunch. Armadillo Boy in 8th period lunch, and also
what a fucking memory.
Old Dillo.
Armadillo Boy.
I'm not even kidding. I think Chainsaw and Armadillo Boy were both in the same lunch period for me.
Chainsaw.
Do
Those are not good nicknames. Not the ones you want to have. Chainsaw's kind of cool.
Do you remember
Chainsaw's not bad.
Do you remember Chainsaw?
No.
I don't know what Chainsaw is.
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
I remember Skippy.
Seth and I may have been gone by the time that
You guys were gone.
Well, there was a kid named that we used to call Skippy, and because apparently he rubbed peanut butter on his nuts, and his dog licked him off or some shit. So everybody called him Skippy.
What? You have to give me a refresher of who Chainsaw.
I don't remember who he was.
Chainsaw was he was my age, and he got that nickname because Scott Warner and all of his friends were sitting in lunch like the first week of school, and he went over to their lunch table and he sat down and he was wearing like a full military outfit, and he was like, "Hey everybody, I'm Chainsaw," and then just sat there and didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah, dude.
And he would like fucking follow around. Scott was the worst one, I think. There was a story Scott told me, and I'm totally messing it up. But he was out with a bunch. He was out with a bunch of friends, and they were swimming in the lake. And Chainsaw showed up there, and was talking about.
They're just, oh shit! It's Chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
We gotta get out of here.
And I can't remember what it was. He was gonna go home and get fireworks, or go home and like get hot dogs so they could cook hot dogs on a fire. Okay, and then Scott, he left, and Scott and everybody got in their cars and just went home.
What if he showed up with like hot dogs? He comes back with like an armful of hot dogs and fireworks. There's just no one there.
He probably did.
He's just cooking hot dogs and setting off fireworks by himself, crying.
Better than this Chainsaw.
Where's no one a little Chainsaw? What the fuck?
He speaks about himself in the third person.
I can definitely hear Scott Warner's voice like saying that story too. Like, yeah, man, Chainsaw came through.
Dude, it's like lunch was always the spot for like all the kids who didn't ever say a word to finally say a few words. Like the kids who didn't ever say anything.
Yep.
That's when they'd get crazy, dude. That's when they let loose. And they'd all sit together in the same spot.
There, I put Chainsaw in the fucking group chat.
Oh boy, here we go.
You'd get in trouble for going to other tables during lunch.
Dude, they did that to you guys too?
Yeah, it's like, oh, no, you sat there first, so that's it. That's where you're stationed the rest of the period.
They did that to one of my lunch periods where they literally did assigned seating. Literally, one of my years at high school.
Off with that.
We had assigned
seating at lunch.
Yeah.
That's bad.
The fucking lunch monitors would keep track of who sat together the most for like a whole week, and then whoever you were sitting with for that week was who you had to sit with for the rest of like that quarter or whatever.
Well, at least you got to sit. It wasn't like alphabetical or some shit.
We didn't have a particularly violent school or anything.
No.
Well, sometimes when you talk too much during lunch, they get mad.
Dude, that's what it was. Was they would literally shut the lights off on us during lunch. Like,
I think like my freshman year, the table that I sat at, like they ended up moving our table to like right by the entrance so that they could watch us better because we just caused a lot of shit.
That's right. They used to have like a couple of tables that they would pay a lot of attention to. It was always right by the doors.
Yep. But it was like they legitimately called us the kindergarten table.
Yeah. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes when you're eating Italian Dunkers, you get crazy.
Yeah.
Jake, you're muted.
Yeah. I said they called you the kindergarten table because you never finished the mile in kindergarten either.
True.
Still sitting on the bench. Kindergarten Brian's still sitting there.
Yep.
I still think we should open a Italian Dunkers shop.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the overheads will be like, it would be great business because they're just fucking
there'd be no
frozen ass breadsticks.
Yeah. And
then it's like the like sesame seed topped super cheap sub rolls, butter, a little bit of cheese, and then marinara sauce.
Yeah, they're kind of like French bread pizza.
Well, we gotta go hog wild on the marinara. Like shitty everything else, but like premium marinara.
Yeah.
Marinara.
Seriously. And then you can just top it with whatever. You could have it like in one of the like a late night delivery thing.
Dude,
like the calzone
buy
places.
a bunch of Baby Bell cheeses. Can we do that?
Ooh, I thought you put that in that group chat and I was gonna send you. I've seen someone do it where you just bread it, put egg on it, bread it, and then you like put it in a pan.
Oh stick. God,
Baby Bell's perfect for it already. It takes like 2 minutes.
They're so good. Baby Bell cheeses. They're 99 cents a piece, which sounds like scam, it's worth it. I'd pay 100 cents a piece.
But you can go to the store and buy yourself a 12-pack for $5.
I'm calling them.
You can buy a net of cheese. Like, that's the best.
Yeah, you can. You catch them. Do you like to eat the shell with it too?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I want to try that. This country was fucking built on fried cheese, and I'll be damned if I don't eat some fried Baby Bells.
Yeah, man. Well, mozzarella sticks are already amazing, and Baby Bell cheese is like softer and creamier. It's Edam cheese or Edam cheese.
Edam. Edam sounds more appropriate.
Jeez.
EDAM.
There's a lot of different types of cheeses, man.
Fuck, I can hit some. Yeah, hit some mozzarella sticks right now.
You gotta figure out your cheese.
One of my coworkers, like his son, like loves Baby Bell cheeses, but like will always just like leave the like wax around in like really bad spots. So it'll just end up getting like stepped on and like stuck into the floor and shit. So like anytime that I would have like a Baby Bell at work, I'd stuff it into his backpack.
It's actually been you the whole time.
Maybe.
I remember one time during lunch, I took a pea, just one pea, and put it in the plastic spoon and flicked it up onto the window. It was there for like the entire year. They don't clean windows.
Why would they clean the windows? You know,
I don't know. You're supposed to do that.
That happened in elementary school. I remember these kids were flicking peas onto the ceiling, and the janitor, Jeff, he's a wicked cool guy. You went to FitU, didn't you, Matt? You guys all went to FitU.
Yeah.
We're all Falcons here. This is Falcon Cast right now. But Jeff the janitor fucking made the kids get up on like a stepladder and scrape the peas off of the tile.
Well, that's what. I mean, look. The bottom line is you got to flick peas. Okay, one way or another, you got to flick peas. So it doesn't matter where they go. If you get in trouble, you get in trouble. It's the risk you're taking.
True.
Dude, I remember a kid called me an asshole, and I got fucking in trouble for it because he told me he learned the word from hanging out with me.
Where's that kid now?
Huh.
Oh shit! It's
Flick
fucking
peas,
Matt.
dude.
I'll tell you who it is, and you can. I'll gauge your reaction because I think you know him.
Yes. I like this game.
He's out flicking peas somewhere, bro.
He got me and you don't know him. He got me and Dave DeLand fucking in detention in like second grade because he called us assholes.
Anyone who fucked with Dave DeLand, you got a problem with him. You got a problem with me. I haven't talked to the kid in 7 years, but I still hold to that statement. It's a good boy.
Do you know what's funny about the phrase asshole, though, is that on TV, it censors the word hole. Like, ass is fine.
That's where we draw the line.
Like, it's very weird.
It is weird. I don't watch TV, so.
I don't know if it's still censored, but it used to be.
Dude, I love DeLand. He was such a good guy.
Good guy.
Well, didn't they, like, recently, like, allow shows to say shit or something like that? Like, it's.
I just haven't seen him in like 3 years.
I don't know.
I'm
pretty sure it's not censored anymore. They changed all the rules, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't watch TV.
Huh. Well, it sounds like you should, huh?
Is that?
It costs money, dude. Not
Yeah. Well, I got one of those Fire Sticks and got the whole fucking thing going, so I can just watch anything basically, which is it's really cool. Like I didn't realize how much was on it. And they're like, "Oh, all you got to do is root the Fire Stick." It's like, "Oh, really?" It's not very technical. You just go to settings. It's just an Android device, so you literally just turn off apps from unknown sources or whatever, or you turn it on, and then you can just side load a bunch of APKs from anywhere.
I need to get one of those.
Oh my god, I jailbroke my fucking Fire Stick, and they think they're awesome. It's like, dude, you changed the settings.
So what's the difference between a Fire Stick and a Google Home, right? So I use my PlayStation now, but I just ordered my gaming PC, all the parts. But once I stop using my PlayStation because it's about to blow up at any day now. Really,
That's
they
I
all
gotta
sound
get
like a Google Home or fucking Amazon or something like that. I don't know what to choose.
Uh,
watch my Netflix and YouTube.
So the Chromecast. I don't know if there's a Google Home. I think is a whole thing of like smart
I don't know what
devices
Google Home
and shit.
is. I just use a Chromecast and like cast from my laptop or my phone.
Yeah, so Chromecast casts any like videos from your phone from a different device, basically.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you get like a Fire Stick or like a Roku or something,
It's a separate thing.
It's got an interface, like so you can
Roku,
actually
that's something. Can you like cast something on Netflix from your phone but still text and I don't know, watch porn or whatever?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
It's actually dope. What you can do is because like my TV is a smart TV, but you can do it with any casting device. But you can get the Adult Swim app on your phone and then cast Adult Swim straight to your TV.
Yeah.
Yep.
That shit is fucking sick because I don't even have cable, but I have Adult Swim on my phone.
Why would anybody buy cable in 2020?
I'm just like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking just watch Aqua Teen, and every time a new episode ends, you just throw another one on. I haven't found a way to queue episodes up yet. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, that's the thing is like if you want to cast things from your, the only difference with Chromecast is that you have to cast it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Whereas you can just pull it up from any other like stick device, USB stick.
That's what I like with like my TV. It has YouTube built in, so if like I'm on my computer and I just want to have YouTube on my TV that's over there, I queue up a playlist on my phone and then it sends it to the TV and it automatically loads up YouTube and starts playing the playlist.
So
Yep.
That's what I do on.
You can do it with music too. We did it at Vinny and I did it at his house with Spotify. You can cast Spotify straight to the TV.
Yep.
iTunes. I think.
Well, what's cool with YouTube is like different devices can connect at the same time, so you can each be adding like videos to the playlist.
Yeah.
Yep. Do that all the time.
Yeah, that is game changing, dude. And then like, or you can have Jake connect his phone to my Chromecast while the TV's off and play a video of a crying baby for 20 hours or whatever. And then I don't realize it until I turn my TV on and it's just a crying baby. It's still playing.
I've done that. No, the best joke I pulled like with that was on Christy and Zach because they bought an Amazon Alexa and I helped them set it up, but I didn't realize that if I set it up using my phone, it was connected remotely to my phone.
Ooh.
So I was at work one day and I check Alexa because it says I'm connected and I can connect even if I'm not at the house.
And you just search for kids getting hurt badly and send videos there.
It was 7:30 in the morning and I connected my iTunes to it and I had it play Here Comes the Money at full blast. And so they had the echo in the living room. This was on 3rd Ave. They had the echo in the kitchen. The echo was in the kitchen. And their bedroom was right by there.
Yep.
And just you just hear, here comes the money. Here comes the money.
And then the beat drops, dude. That really wakes them up.
I did that and they shut it off. And then like an hour or two later when I knew Christy was going to be at work, but Zach was going to be just hanging out at the house, I had to play Space Jam at max volume. And then
he was probably into it though.
After that, I picked like a Mayhem or a Gorgoroth or I picked like a black metal or death metal song to play. And that was the last one. And all of a sudden I got a text from Christy and she goes, "Are you fucking with our Alexa?" And I go, "Probably, why?" She goes, "Zach called me and he's freaking out. He thinks somebody broke into the house."
Well, we used to dude. That was another thing that happened in high school. Was like when the computers were like attached to like the projector or whatever, and it was playing audio through the speakers. We would like when the teacher would leave, we'd just put like Meshuggah on or some shit.
Yeah.
And it had to be something obnoxiously heavy. Like it couldn't ever be like fucking Credence or some shit. Like
Where the fuck is the fucking... Do they not have a white... There it is. Yeah, that was fun, dude. I did that to you with the crying baby, and then I did it with, like, children screaming at a playground was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's like when I turn the thing on and I'm 3 hours into 20 hours of a child screaming. What's happening? Immediately trying to diagnose the situation. Yeah.
I fucking saw one that I sent to my friend, and it was titled "Chopping Wood in RuneScape While Your Parents Argue About Getting a Divorce" ASMR.
Is that was it actually good or was it?
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. I'll link it to you guys.
Word.
I want to hear the argument.
I want to hear the wood chopping.
Well, that too, but
can't wait. I just bought this brand new computer so I can play RuneScape.
That's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
RuneScape Classic. I'm pretty sure the new RuneScape is just the old RuneScape, but with a skin.
It is. But old RuneScape has more players and is more successful than the new one.
Yeah, that's what you want. I started playing it. I was like, oh, this is why I stopped playing it. Because I was just cutting a tree with a fucking bronze axe for like 4 hours. And then I'm lighting tinder boxes.
Another 4 hours.
Yeah. Yep. Just to get my fire making level up.
Yep.
For no reason. I never knew what the end game was in that.
There wasn't.
There was.
Just cut down trees and start fires.
Yeah.
Yep.
Run the economy.
Yeah, you got to get ore, dude. So you can smith better axes to cut down more trees.
Yep. So you start better fires.
Yeah. Well, they were all the same fire, but...
Yeah, but they're all the same fire, but you need a higher level to do higher trees.
I don't remember ever playing RuneScape.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Club Penguin, though.
Dude, do you follow any of the Club Penguin accounts on TikTok with the fucking video voiceover?
No.
Oh, they're good.
You gotta send that to me. I've never even heard of that.
I'll see if I can link the account in there. Speaking of that, did you guys see the one I linked of whatever her name is fucking allegedly died of coronavirus?
Oh, yeah, smoking hot balls, dude.
Yeah, of corona.
That is exceptionally adequate, or whatever she says. That one, right?
Whoever with the messed up eye and the...
Yeah. She's got that disease where it makes women grow facial hair.
Adequate.
Or had that disease.
Oh, yeah.
The disease won the battle.
That's a shame.
She was pretty great, though.
Uh-oh.
Sid.
Who's that?
Uh-oh.
It's live.sid.ba8024.
Can't hear these assholes.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he looks younger. What do you do?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Where's my sign?
Wait.
I can't hear you at all.
That's not good.
There we go. Yeah. You beat me to it, so.
What? Just calculations.
All right, well.
It's Christian's homework.
Bye.
Hold on. You're too late, dude. We already talked about Trump and Kim Jong-un.
Refer to the transcript.
You guys just keep talking.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
You got to change your output device. That's the key. Oh, yeah, you can't hear it.
Yeah.
There you go. I sent that TikTok account. You got to follow it. It's an exceptionally good one too.
Fuck yeah.
I like how he's just frozen with a scowl. Oh, and the scowl's gone.
Yeah.
Well, he's moving again.
Don't have me waiting for falling in love.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What's up, guys?
Just discussing the implications of the Chinese. I don't know. I'm too deep on this one. We already talked about Trump and the other guy that died. Or
Oh fuck,
died.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
He's dead as shit. Or not.
Trump and that other guy who died.
That other guy.
I'm gonna prepare some food.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Kim Yo Jong, his sister, is gonna be taking over.
Dude, people online are already simping the fuck out of her.
Yeah, dude. She's it's like a whole thing. Like she's already got a fandom.
Yeah.
Who?
Kim Yo Jong.
Kim Yo Jong. Kim Jong Un's sister. People are already obsessed with her.
They have to be, right?
I guess. I mean, she is kind of cute, but like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll just kill you if you're not obsessed with that.
Yeah. Oh no, like
that's kind of how it's been going.
North Korea are like obsessed with her and talking. Like people they're already making Rule 34 and deepfakes of her. Like.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Which is pretty repulsive, but like, well, it's like I don't know.
We're against kink shaming. I thought
we are actually against. I am against kink shaming. There's a difference between kink shaming someone and then like faking a whole porn, like like a deep fake and like crinkle kink. Two very different things. Hey.
Hey, Jake.
Like if it's like a really bad Photoshop where it's obvious, I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, like it's Paint 3D. You can't use Paint 3D, dude.
Oh, what did I just saw Vosh posted a picture of. You guys know the Brazzers like porn that's been around for like 10 years and it's like the giant like blonde lady lifting the super short like red-haired girl.
Yeah.
Like the giant ass lady. So, hold on.
Is this gonna awaken something inside of me?
It might awaken something in you.
It's one of my favorite memes.
It's pretty fucking hilarious. This one. Hold on. Where can I post this? I can do a screen share, right?
Yeah, that's an option.
Hold on.
Yeah, screen share, dude.
Oh my god. It's dangerous.
It's gonna be safe. If it's a version of that, there's no nudity.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like the skin tone's a little off. At least make some color correction.
It's quick enough.
What did that reply say? What did that reply say? Unironic fetishization and humanization of a dictator? What does that say?
Oh, it says unironic fetishization and casual humanization of a future dictator. Yikes, we have to break up because I'm not dating a tanky.
There's a lot of
like you should never date a tanky, which is
there's a lot of isations there.
That's actually not true. I know a couple of reasonable tankies, but
what's a tanky?
Okay, so like a tanky is like technically a leftist, but they're more into the authoritarian aspect of former communist dictators. Like Maoists and Stalinists are tankies. Whereas I would be more of like a market socialist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they basically, so the name tanky comes from the fact that like whenever Stalin had a problem, he just rolled in the tanks. That's where the term tanky comes from.
So they're like people that are super down for like a V for Vendetta type of.
Not even V for Vendetta, like
Blade Runner.
Fury. Like every conflict is the movie Fury.
It's a little intense.
Accurate though.
That was fucking sick. That one had Shia, right?
Best job I ever had. Yeah, it was really sick.
Well,
I fucking love that movie.
All you really got to do is have Shia LaBeouf, and then you win.
Fury 161 was the name of the planet that Alien 3 took place on. The little moon-based asteroid with the prison on it was Fury 161.
Really?
Wow. Honestly, it's so impressive to me. That's what your TED Talk would be on, would be alien lore. Like, it's so impressive to me. Every time I talk to you, it's like a different fact about the movie, movies.
Yeah.
Like,
he's got all kinds of factoids.
About the Alien series, man.
Jake, talk would be about like understanding time in terms of release dates of things like in the past. Like anytime that you're like, when did that happen? Like what came out around that time is like how you figure it out.
Yeah.
The amount of times a day when I'm like, that happened, hang on, how old am I again? Okay, that happened 7 years ago.
Yeah, or you'll be like, oh, when did Halo 3 come out? When did ODST come out?
When did 300 come out?
Was that 2009?
I think it's 2008.
2008.
No, it's like mid 2000s.
Like 07.
I was a sophomore, yeah, so 07.
I was 11. Or maybe I was 10. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I had a PlayStation 3 by then, I think.
Yeah, it was 07.
Word.
That movie was dope.
So that was post Halo 3.
Yeah.
Dude, that was sick. Halo 3 was such a cool game. That's such a hidden gem of the genre.
Yeah.
It's a shame it didn't get more players.
I feel like it's definitely an exposed gem, if anything. Like it's a easily accessible gem.
Yeah, the fucking Alien Isolation was on sale. It's on sale right now, actually. It's like $2 on PC.
Shut the fuck up. I've literally been thinking about that. Yeah.
I think it was on like Humble Bundle or something.
Jake, you should stream that and I'll come over.
Okay.
Because I'm out of work until Friday. Boy.
Your boy.
I don't work for the ER anymore while this pandemic's going on.
Yeah, dude,
I guess.
I've been filing unemployment for the last 6 weeks and I haven't received a cent. So yeah, it's really bad.
It's tough out there.
Yeah.
That's what they say, right?
It's hard out here for everyone.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Everybody.
Ooh, I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. 95% off, dude.
Yeah, I just bought it.
It's so
I bought it immediately. I haven't played it yet. I also bought Dead Space 1.
Yeah, that one's pretty fun.
Dead Space 1 was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I'm emulating. Bless you. I'm gonna be emulating this week because I don't have to work. I'm gonna emulate a couple survival horror games from like the PS2 era.
Hell yeah!
So I'm gonna do Cold Fear. I don't know if any of you played that. I think Brian, you played it, right?
No.
Might be just Wesley and I have ever played that. Why did I call him Wesley?
It's literally just
in case someone
why'd you call him by
his... just said Wes.
I've only played Lukewarm Fear.
No, Cold Fear is actually a sick fucking game. I
played Regular Fear.
Regular Fear is wicked good. I would love to play that.
It's just called Regular Fear.
Room temperature fear.
But Cold Fear is sick. You play as this like Coast Guard officer that has to investigate this Navy squadron that went missing after trying to investigate this. There was like a Russian, I think it was Russian. There was like an unidentified like ship in American waters.
Flying object.
Guaranteed it was Russian if the name is Cold.
Yeah, I think it was Russian. And you have to go check it out because like there were rumors that they were like smuggling weapons or something. So the Navy goes to check it out, and then the Navy guys disappear, and the game starts, and you're this Coast Guard officer, and they're like, "Hey, you're the closest military vessel in vicinity. You should go check it out." But you're on like a fucking like crab fishing boat because you're in the Coast Guard, so you just have like pontoon boats and shit. Like,
wait. Are you talking about the movie Ghost Ship? Is that what you're talking about?
no,
It's hit the floor.
I don't know. It's a sick game. Extermination was dope too. I'm gonna play that one. You guys played Extermination, right, for PS2?
No.
That one follows sort of the same formula where you're this Marine squadron that has to go investigate this squad of special forces soldiers that go missing in Alaska.
There's just an entire genre of PS2 era games that's just the genre is called Go Investigate. Like, that's it.
Black was a sick fucking game, dude.
Black was a sick game.
Black. Oh shit.
I didn't have a PS2.
I feel like I remember the name of the game, but I don't think I ever played it.
We talked about it, I think, with Bill the other day.
Yeah, I think it was called Blacks with an S.
It shouldn't.
Oh, you're thinking of 50 Cent Bulletproof.
No.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Something just came up.
Yeah. God games.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like religious exploitation game. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. It was one of the first games with like
It was like, I think it was the first game that actually had like destructible environments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember being really hype about that for like 15 seconds.
But they were kind of scripted environments though. Like it was very like you could tell like your cursor thing would your crosshair would turn black when you could blow something up, I guess.
That's where the name comes from. Okay.
Mm.
I don't know, I guess.
All right. Cold Fear.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cold Fear Avalanche.
Yeah, that's this channel I've been watching. He reviews like old survival horror games, and I was like, man, I'm gonna play through fucking Cold Fear again.
What a audience.
For real.
I don't know. It looks like a cool game.
No,
Mission. Dude, that like mission menu is so like quintessentially PS2.
Yep.
Yeah. The problem with survival horror games is they don't make enough that are worth playing. Most of them are trash.
No. And they still come at the premium, like, AAA price. Like, no.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's not really a deep enough pool of them is part of the problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a dead genre in a lot of ways. Like, games come out once in a while, but it's not like, most of them are like Visage just came out. And, I mean, actually, I think that's still early access. But it's like they're not AAA titles. It's like a lot of indie games.
I feel like, and a lot of it stopped. Like, a bunch of them rode the BioShock momentum when that came out, and then it just...
I feel like...
BioShock was great, though, because it was, like, action-oriented, too.
Yeah.
I feel like the only, like, survivor horror games I ever find myself going back to play, or, like, playing consistently, are, like, indie games.
Yeah.
Like...
Yep.
Like Snowball Fight, Elf Bowling 1 and 2,
Hat in Time, cool math games.
Yeah. Dan Ball.
Cool math games, the survivor horror game.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like so like there were the House of the Dead games, and then there were like Typing of the Dead, where it like trains you to be a better typist.
That's hilarious. That seems like something that would be made in a like fucking a game dev tycoon.
In my book though, that still counts as a horror game. Like that's like
yeah, that's what it is. It's a text-based horror game.
Yep.
Have you guys ever played Pathogenic?
No.
It's like I don't know. It's
it's
basically you're a doctor, like trying to figure out how.
I watched a bunch of videos on it, and it seemed interesting, but it does not look fun to play.
No, it's not. It's you're a doctor trying to cure a plague, but mostly it's walking from point A to point B, realizing that every second you spend, like a lot of people are dying, and you're like, it's like you don't see the timer, but you're basically timed on every.
Can you at least run? Can you
every
jog?
choice? I don't think so. Actually, I think
Jesus, you're just letting
walking.
people die.
Yeah, dude, you're not in a rush at all.
No urgency.
Yeah. And like everything kills you in like 2 hits. Like
Shit.
eventually you find a gun, and the gun is still like not sufficient at all.
The gun has the disease, and you have to cure the gun.
It's just yeah, the gun catches the pathogen, and you have to cure it. But basically, what I'm saying is, don't play that game. It's like it's a really good game. Like the way the story is told is really really cool, but like it's the most depressing, hopeless game you could possibly.
That's how I felt about.
Watch a video analysis of it.
Yeah.
Call it
Did
a
you
day.
play this War of Mine?
This War of Mine.
I've heard of that.
I've heard of that one.
It's
Yeah.
a game where
That's
it's
supposed to be
like,
super depressing as well.
yeah, you play as like refugees hiding after your country gets invaded. Or something. Like your city is like destroyed by war, and you have to go out and survive and scavenge. But all of your characters have different personalities. So like you'll have one that there's characters that like don't get along, or there's characters that like they prioritize certain things over others. Like you'll get one character that's like an alcoholic, and he'll refuse to do anything unless he gets alcohol, or there's like, I don't know, I'm not doing it justice.
Well, yeah, I guess it would be like more boring if they all had exactly the same personality. You know what I mean? Like it does add a little bit of a, you know.
Yeah, I think there's like 16 characters, and every time you play, it's possible to get all 16. But you have to like,
Yeah, unlock them.
yeah. Well, no, it's weird. It's like a weird game. It's like a vertical slice of like a building. I'll show you.
Oh, sort of like a Fallout shelter or something.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, word. Okay.
Speed dial. Oh.
It can
Well,
show
this is.
what the fucking. There we go.
No, it's gonna be a full. Yeah, it looks like Fallout Shelter kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, you gotta.
Oh, this looks like Beholder.
I don't know. Maybe, man. I'm talking nonsense. I've been drinking vodka for like an hour and a half.
I've been drinking.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I just bought 24 beers for $20.
It's almost too good of a deal.
Eat them. Almost too good of a deal. Oh, the only deal in town, baby.
I've got 3 pounds of nuts.
It's pretty good.
3 fucking pounds. Can you imagine? You're the guy that has to weigh out the nuts.
Yeah, you're just the nut weigher.
I gotta know how much nut this is.
I was hoping somebody would say, "That's a lot of nuts." That'll be $4, baby.
Like,
Do you want fries with that?
Why are you cutting out so bad?
Me or him?
No, no.
Okay.
Other guy?
I turned my oven on.
Oh. That must be it. It's the oven
It's
interference.
gonna be the oven. BFam's gone.
No, he returned.
He's long gone. Jake's also gone.
Yeah, they're not going to return.
No, I'm still here. I just shut my camera off.
Oh, he's getting naked.
Yeah.
Everybody's cutting out really bad.
Yeah.
Working on
I
my
can't hear
before I
Matt at
left.
all.
And so I restarted Skype thinking it was just me.
No, I think it's this guy. There. There, he's
No,
gone.
it's you too. I can't hear you either.
Oh, come on.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, it's working. It's working great.
Yeah.
I would say.
I don't like
Really?
it here. I'm gonna go back to mute.
We should all just mute each other.
Could.
That should work out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there he is.
We all just have our own conversations.
Yeah.
How'd you fucking do that? I gotta know what's going on. What is this?
How?
Well, you just gotta have him. You just gotta have the handsome guy.
Yeah.
I've got one. I've
Well.
got a hand.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Me. Very stimulating conversation. I love it.
I know. I'm thinking like really hard right now.
I don't have
So-
anything to talk about. I'm fucking out of ideas.
I got a Tales from the Quarantine, boys. Come on.
Dude, I'm
Well,
going
like-
fucking crazy. Like stuck inside, it's the worst.
I mean,
like,
for me, it doesn't even feel any different because I'm still
Yeah.
doing the same shit.
Kinda. I'm just not going out to drink on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I guess like it's really reflective of how much time I spent like working, which should be like a good thing, you know, taking time
Yeah.
off from. But it's like I'm going nuts, dude, and I can't find the energy to like do anything around the house. Like I don't know what it is, but
Well, maybe if you did stuff around the house, you'd find it.
I've felt like strangely motivated during this. I feel like I do like there's a lot of things that I'm just doing like a lot more frequently that I probably would have like put off longer.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Like jacking
Well, like
off.
I've definitely like cleaned my house more frequently during this.
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I'm not waiting like 3 weeks to wash dishes, but I'm also like eating here more often, so I kind of have to.
yeah. No, I mean, like a lot of it's just like being confronted with how much I do have to do, like just to be at like a baseline comfort level. Because a lot of that stuff fell by the wayside when I was working, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
my ADHD makes me want to do all of the things simultaneously, and none of them because I'm like I get discouraged the first time something falls through. So
Right.
it's
I think that's happening for everybody. I think like everybody who's like, whenever you're at work, you're like, oh my God, I just want to go home. And then realistically, you don't want to be home. Like, because there's not much to do.
well, it's like that, but that's like kind of the thing is like there's not even not that much to do. Like there's an insane amount of things to do.
Sure, you should be able to find something to do.
Like
really.
at work, there's like I have maybe a total of like 4 or 5 tasks that I have to accomplish throughout the day. And by tasks I mean like groups of tasks where I've like, you know, drilled in like the order of operations for that task. So it's like, you know, I can knock it right the fuck out and like, be done for the rest of the day and just go home. Whereas like, you know, when I'm home, finding the time and the energy and the focus to like put my life in order while there's a global pandemic and while like I can't go out and see my friends or like get together with my band, it's like between the ADHD and the depression, it's like It's really fucking bad.
I just get irritated with the people that are like, "Oh my god, I was so bored, like I had to come out and do something," and it's like, well, if you want to go out and do something, like, you can go walk around or something. Like, you don't have to come to a retail store or something and just fucking hang out. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I feel you. Like,
there's other stuff to do.
Admittedly, I stopped at I've stopped at a couple of big box stores, but like I have an N95 mask, so like, if I need something, I go and get it. But otherwise, it's like I'm here and time is moving simultaneously faster and slower than it ever has in my entire life.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, everything seems slowed down, but you look at like the calendar and you're like, oh shit, like what? It's the end of April almost.
Yeah.
I'm actually the quarantine person people hate. I still wake up at 5:30, work out. I work, take a great lunch, take a good walk. I've been learning to code on my free time. I've been practicing my violin extra on my free time. I've been playing video games on my free time.
That's
hashtag learn to code.
That's killing it, dude.
Yeah.
My orchestra's canceled right now.
I mean, look at him. He looks fucking fantastic. Like, you look fantastic, man. Like,
well, that's what I said. I say he looks like he's gonna touch boys because of his glasses.
Boys, because of my glasses. Hey, boys, you want to learn how to?
I think they're classy as fuck.
Get touched.
Like, he would look like that if he had like yellow lenses in those glasses. Like that. That's
he looks like he looks like if a pro wrestler's character was a child molester. He's got like this singlet.
Yeah.
Only if that pro wrestler's like signature move somehow involves his deltoids, then like,
or he just grabs butts and dicks. That's his finishing move
with his shoulder muscles. Like,
a protagonist in the anime show, really.
He just cuts promos about touching small children. I think WWE would have done it back in the day.
Yeah, Vince McMahon would be really into it.
Yeah.
The reason The Rock has to take me down is because I'm trying to touch children.
Yeah. Everybody's like
trying
scared
to touch his rocks.
Touch your butt. Yeah.
He should know a thing or two about getting his rocks off. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Well, he's just a single rock. He's not like multiple rocks.
Get his rock off.
He's got rocks.
Just...
Man's got rocks. What can you say?
Sometimes you gotta have rocks.
Yeah. Gotta get rocks.
Yeah, dude, it was super funny hearing about this all. Well, it's evidently not funny, but at the time it was when it was coming to the area, because like down in the south here, it's just different. Like, we're more spread out. It's not as big of an issue. It is, but it's not what it is in New York. Yeah. And the orchestra that I'm playing with is just all these old Southern people, and listening to them talk to themselves about it and what's going on before they decided to cancel it was like, this is the most revealing, weird thing.
Yeah.
And a bunch of them are doctors, but again, they're so old. They're like in their 70s and stuff. So just their boomer rationalization is.
I mean, it's like we're in the weirdest spot for it too, like, because we're not gonna open things up because we have to go with the state. So like, we're not gonna open things up until New York City's ready to open things up, basically.
Cuomo is super right. Everyone's gonna leave New York City and go upstate if that happens.
Yep.
Yeah. I almost wish that there was just a way to chop it in half. Just give us a North New York, dude.
See, the only reason I'm against that is then there's going to be 2 more senators.
Yeah.
And you know that without New York City, it means there's going to be another red state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the population of New York City?
Couple
hundred, yeah.
A couple million.
There's a few guys there.
So 8.3 million people in New York City.
Dude, I could cut that down to like 7 million. Just give me a bat.
7. You're gonna kill 1.3 million people with a bat.
It's only 1% of the population, Jake. Come on.
I mean, if we're talking, yeah, I mean, you could do it. It's just a lot of work.
Yeah, I'll use like a fruit bat from Wuhan.
Yeah, he wasn't talking about a physical bat. He was talking about
A fruit bat. Yeah, okay.
a corona bat.
He just brings it to the city and just lets it go like a dove.
That's easier because with the other bats, you gotta do a lot of swings.
Villain-esque.
Yeah.
You are my queen, Rebecca.
Are you doing the hand rub thing?
No.
Why did that become a thing?
The hand rub thing?
The memes with the rappers.
Yeah, they do the hand rub, and then they give like the evil look
From behind the tree.
with like a grin.
It was from that one movie where like the guy just like walks up to the window and he's just
Oh, that movie?
I don't remember what movie
Yeah,
it was.
it definitely originated from that movie.
The Window by
It was-
Stephen King.
It was there was like a meme about it that was like it was basically like when you're hard but you also make like Play-Doh snakes or something like that.
Yeah.
he's rubbing a Play-Doh snake. He's just kneading a perfect clay snake into form. Fucking
The arts have a place in all of our lives.
Yeah.
it's true, man. You gotta stay close to your roots, you know. You gotta make those Play-Doh snakes.
Dude, you wonder how much shit is like just culturally, how much shit is influenced by movies, though. Like just from Hollywood, like in general.
Almost everything. Like, I don't know, our entire perception. About
Hollywood is an American fucking
media.
propaganda machine, man.
What?
Hollywood is an American propaganda machine.
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you ever seen American Sniper?
Jesus.
That guy snipes.
Yeah, or Radio.
I actually haven't seen Radio.
Really?
Really good.
Make a good movie, dude.
I don't think I've seen that either.
I have to be directed toward media. Like I have to like, you know, be in the mood for a very specific thing and ask someone. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
you have to have a Sherpa.
yeah, you know, I have to have a cinema spirit
I was
guy.
trying to think of the word for it.
Like a media Sherpa.
Yeah. He's got a llama and there's like on either side of the llama's saddle are like two like big things of fucking buttered popcorn. Like
What the fuck? Just comes to you in your dreams.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? I'm the media Sherpa. Want some popcorn? Have a llama.
I'm your cinema Sherpa.
I mean, that's kind of how it is for me. Like, I don't watch a lot of stuff unless someone goes like, "Yeah, this is a," and then of course Jake is the complete opposite. He'll just be like, "Oh, you told me to watch this. I'm not gonna watch it."
Yeah.
But,
This
like,
is
I
what
have
I've
to
been
have-
watching.
That's how I can maintain my own personal biases.
You're right.
Yeah,
The only like form of media that Jake will consume that I like show him is music.
Yeah, I will listen to any music that Brian, pretty much anything that you guys show me, I'll listen to. Brian and Jake, like it's convenient that you're both here because whenever you two and the Berlins, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid. You don't even need fucking Pitchfork. Like,
Dude,
you got
I had a solid
like
2-hour conversation with Aaron the other night. I was like, dude, so I've been listening to black metal again. Can you give me some bands? And he gave me like fucking 13 or 14 bands, and then for each one explained like, hey, you'll probably like this one because of this, or you like this one because of that. And I'm like, holy fuck.
I mean, 13 or 14
that
seems low to me.
knows what he's talking about when it comes to like musical tastes, like for sure. Like Aaron, like he lives and breathes it. It's really impressive. I wish I could be that way.
Yeah, but
like,
is he into Enrique?
Iglesias?
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Okay, yeah. Correct answer.
Who is it?
Yeah, no, he can be your hero sometimes, you know.
He is my hero.
Was he the one that did Desperado? I think he did Desperado.
I mean, he's name a song, he's done it.
Despacito.
Name a song.
Yo, coronavirus. Where's our Enrique Iglesias cover of Despacito though? Like,
I'm pretty sure he's covered everything. If you look hard enough. We should start a YouTube channel of just Enrique Iglesias covering every song.
yo, we've already got like vocal synthesizers of like,
yeah, you could make it up.
Like famous people from history, like
We
doing
deepfake it?
we do a deep fake of like the like Enrique Iglesias fucking doing black metal and shit. Like,
What's up, YouTube? Here's my video of my top 5 Enrique Iglesias deep fake covers.
yeah.
But first, this video is brought to you by fucking Dollar Shave
Yeah.
Club.
Shadow
how-
Raid Legends.
Okay, but how do
Yeah.
we put up a background? Because that's fucking sick.
Yeah, you just gotta do it, you know.
Wes
Oh,
and I got
fair enough.
Wes and I got really fucked up one night and talked about doing a cover band where we pretend we're all Bob Dylan. So like we do the covers and just change the vocals to Bob Dylan-esque vocals.
For its own
Yeah.
interpretation.
No.
It's a good move overall. I mean, you'll get the eyes. Every time he turns the camera off, I feel like he's just taking clothes off. Like it's the only reason I
He
can think
changed
of.
his clothes a lot, like every quarantine cast so far.
Yeah, he does.
I haven't showered today. I'm wearing what I woke up in.
Me too.
Sleep.
I'm actually wearing the same clothes that I wore for the last podcast.
Nice.
Oh,
I haven't
That's
taken
good.
them off since.
yeah.
I'm in hell.
I both showered and shaved to be on the podcast today.
Yeah. Well, it's an important appearance. You know?
Yeah.
Priorities.
I figured my camera was low enough resolution to get away with this.
Yeah. We can't see the stink.
Yeah. if you unboard your background, would be able to see the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stink lines.
Fucking the SpongeBob bad breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Stink is something that's tough to see. I'm not gonna lie.
But sometimes you can look at a person and be like, yeah, that person smells bad.
That person stinks. Yeah.
Judging by the length of your
But
jean shorts, you
distance.
smell like shit.
Everyone around them is missing their eyebrows. That's how bad they smell.
Yeah.
Like it just zaps their eyebrows off their face.
Man, I just don't know. Like, there are some people that just have such bad BO. Like, and they have to know it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way they don't know it. But like, you'll walk like a foot behind them and be like, "How does this person not know?"
Yeah.
Dude, there's a fucking guy I work with that's just like that. It's awful. That's all I had to add.
Dude, for
Yeah.
me, like I find my shoes smell like kind of out of fucking nowhere sometimes.
Jake, you
Like-
have the worst smelling feet.
Yeah, dude, my feet smell so fucking bad. But it's like just sort of like I won't notice it like 70% of the time, but that 30% of the time it just hits me out of fucking nowhere. I have to leave the building. I have to like get away from my friends.
Well, it's a shoe thing a lot of times though. You know, you gotta allow some airflow.
Oh, dude, like
Yep.
I put like baking soda in my shoes. Like I have
Fucking
like,
oranges. Did you put
scented
sploosh in there?
Dr. Scholl's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I peel off the skin from oranges and leave orange skins in my shoes.
I'm pretty sure the sploosh is like
Like-
peaches and something else, right? What was it?
Peaches and onions.
Sploosh!
Yeah.
We're on sploosh again. How are we on sploosh again?
I thought it was cornstarch. You
Seth
put-
just loves holes, dude.
Where the fuck is my sploosh? Where's my commercialized, commodified sploosh? I want
Are you
it.
guys talking about fucking holes?
We're on holes again, dude.
I think I
You
missed
think-
that part originally.
You think Madame Zeroni has a cure for your bad smelling feet?
Definitely. No, Madame Zeroni cursed me with these
She
things.
Well, that was the whole thing, right? The whole thing for Sploosh was they were trying to figure out how to make shoes not stink.
Yep.
Yep.
That is right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna find
And
some
it worked.
peaches.
And that's
Just
why it was
fucking-
like hard to prove that Shia LaBeouf didn't steal those sneakers.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking dirty can of peach juice.
Shia LaBeouf's character didn't steal those shoes. Shia
Yeah.
LaBeouf, the actor, definitely stole those shoes.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
there was another one. There was
he's
another
like-
movie about stealing shoes, though, right? It was Like Mike. Remember that one?
I
Where
never
he's
watched that
driving.
one.
He gets like Michael Jordan's like old shoes, and then he can jump like crazy. It had Little Bow Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Little Bow Wow.
Yeah,
I remember seeing ads for it, but I never watched it.
Is that
Oh,
guy
he was-
still alive?
The kid was like 3 foot tall, and
He's
he
not Lil anymore.
Yeah, he's large now. He's
Well,
he's adult
large
size
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
It's a full size man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried to look up Lil Bow Wow, but I typed in Lil Bowie.
It's like that. It's
A
like
baby
Lil
with a
Bush.
fucking long hair riding on an electric tiger.
He's got a Bowie mullet, a lightning bolt painted across his face.
Bowie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I always wondered what the age is where you have to drop the Lil. 'Cause it seems to be
may just
different for
size
everybody.
dependent. If you stay
Whatever age that Lil Bow Wow grew this fucking like scraggly goatee that he's got going on, this little soul patch.
How old is Lil Kev?
Lil Kev.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else was in that movie? Oh, no one of note. Literally no one of note. Robert Forster.
He's 33.
Dude, Allen Iverson was in that movie.
Dude, he was like 20 when he was famous. So like
Lil Bow Wow?
he seemed like a child. He seemed like a child when we were kids.
He's a compressed man.
Yeah,
Maybe he's just a short guy.
he's pressed.
Shad Moss. Okay, duh.
Condensed Bow Wow.
Chad Moss? Chad Moss?
No,
Just
Shad.
Thad Moss?
Shaq?
Shad Gregory.
Shad Kroger here. Chad Wood. Not Chad Kroger. Who the fuck's Chad Kroger? Is that Nickelback?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what's on your
This guy
mind, bud?
does it all.
Yeah.
Stuck with
He's
it.
a rapper,
Avril
songwriter.
Lavigne's husband. Or former husband.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne is dead.
Could be.
She was replaced with a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they'll just make a one of those projections of her once she dies. Didn't they? Who did they do that with? Was it Michael Jackson or some shit?
Yep, they've done that with Michael Jackson. They've done it. They've even done it with Tupac. And Tupac's
Yeah,
been dead
that's right.
for like way long.
What's that?
The projection things.
Oh yeah, where they make like a digital ghost of them.
Yup.
Yeah. Well, they did that in.
Parade their fucking like electronic corpse on the stage.
Yeah.
How-
Well, they
how
did
The
it in
most
Black Mirror.
fucked up shit, like
It's paraded in full rigor mortis.
yeah. This is a full rigor mortis. Oh my god.
How
Yeah,
long
how do
is,
you choose like which? Because with Michael Jackson, they could have brought back the original like OG Mike Jackson.
Yeah.
They should have. Yeah. They should have
How
had
long's
like.
Hatsune Miku been dead?
Like I feel like you have to have a certain level of status and be dead for a certain amount of time in order for you to be a projection.
Oh sure.
I mean, they did it. They did it in Black Mirror with that episode with Miley Cyrus. but she wasn't even dead at the time.
No, I didn't actually watch that one.
Oh yeah, the one where they ripped off fucking Nine Inch Nails, like or they just rewrote the lyrics to like Nine Inch Nails songs and passed them as her songs.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
Sounds
That.
about right.
Yeah. Huh?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it was that show is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool show.
It's a show that I need to watch more of.
It's kind of like you don't have to watch, like you don't have to commit to it either. That's the cool thing is like it's kind of like Twilight Zone where it's all different.
Yeah, they're just little vignettes.
Yeah.
Vignettes.
Yeah. They're not like it's not like a commitment to like a long storyline. Like you can like if you're really into it, like you'll notice like different technologies bleed over from one episode to another, but like overall it's like you can watch a single episode and be fucked up for a week and not have to watch another episode. You know?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like it feels like it feels like it's in the same universe though. Like they're all in the same universe. There's this one that I just watched where these two guys play this fucking fighting game. One dude plays as a dude and the other plays as a chick, and they fuck each other in the game instead of fighting. And so they keep getting into this game and they like keep having sex together, and they can't like it's better than anything that they've ever had in real life. So they like come together in real life and they try to see if they're gay. They like kiss each other. and they're like, nope, we ain't gay.
Yeah.
And then they just keep going back into the game.
Really like
it's
thought about that too because
Dude.
the technology of VR headset, but it's stimulating everything else.
Yeah, it's like a little thing that like goes on your
like so there's like all sorts of different like tabletop RPGs or whatever. There's one called Shadowrun, that's like futuristic or whatever, and like in that like so it's kind of like a Matrix-y sort of like style sort of game. But there are these chips called BTLs, which are better than life, and like basically like they're like little like USB drives that like they like stick into themselves, and it's like a pre-programmed dream that you put yourself into, and you feel all of the sensations of whatever is like designed into that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it uploads those chemicals to your brain.
Ooh.
So like that's definitely what they're going for with that episode.
No.
Yeah, we don't need real life.
Yeah, that's the thing is like how long before something like that starts to come along?
I am coming for you, Mia Khalifa.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But I kind of just want to be Master Chief.
It's first overall. That's the fact.
Yeah.
Jake is frozen.
I mean, he looks good doing it, though.
He does. That is honestly, he could
that
not
wasn't a bad spot for him to freeze.
He's gonna watch this later and be pretty proud of himself.
It wasn't deliberate, I promise. It just crashed.
As long as you freeze in a cool spot at a cool pose.
He was a great picture.
Yeah. I should just make just him the thumbnail.
You should in that
position.
Frozen.
Hold on.
Make like a clickbait, like Jake froze during the game.
Wait, but if it's a thumbnail, you wouldn't know that he was frozen because it's a still image.
You got to make the clickbait.
Wait, how is he doing that? Is that real?
We were talking about deep fakes earlier, and I'm pretty sure this is a deep fake, but it's fucking Joe Biden with his tongue just rolling around in his mouth.
Definitely.
Yeah, it seems like he could pull it off though, I think.
Like that's
look at the way his eyes are moving.
Yeah.
I mean, the eyebrows
like
are tough to do.
His teeth actually like bend in his mouth.
Yeah.
Right, so what?
Okay.
You're saying he couldn't do that?
That would actually make a really good Snapchat filter. I feel like if you could turn yourself into like sketchy Joe Biden, just like
yeah, the Sleepy Joe filter, dude.
Yeah, dude. They've already got a Trump filter. Danny's been playing around with it the last like 3 days.
They have one on there.
It looks awful. It's like, I mean,
well, you can't make it look good,
it's
you know.
All teeth.
I gotta see this.
It's like, it's real bad. Well, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Wrong.
Whoop.
Grab a beer.
What if I have it? No, doesn't look like I do.
I never. Every time I go to Snapchat, like to look for I never open it. But anytime I do to look for a filter that's kind of cool, it's not there.
Oh my god.
I haven't used Snapchat in years.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh
I
my
can't get into it.
god.
Can't get into it. It's just a messenger.
I just can't get into it. I don't like 99% of the filters that people use. I'm not the type of person that just takes pictures of things. So
Yeah.
it's like,
I mean, it's like I would just message people.
legitimately, like my camera roll might have 3 pictures of me.
Yeah, but how many pictures of me are on there?
At least 2.
Yeah.
They're very tasteful.
we lost Brian.
What?
Oh. He froze in a way less flattering.
Oh no, he's stroking. Brian's just out here stroking out.
That's the thumbnail.
Sleepy Joe thumbnail.
So,
Sleepy Brian. Love it.
so I'm on this post in this Facebook group, and this person goes, "Let's argue games that should be remastered." And somebody said Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness.
What the fuck is that one?
I don't.
I don't know what that one is.
It sounds.
I mean, let's be honest. The fact that we
It's
haven't
like
heard
the
of it
absolute
is.
worst Tomb Raider game. We'll ask Wes about it, or he'll talk about it. Is he getting in or no? I thought he said he was going to get it.
I mean, are any of them good?
The first couple.
Almost no.
No.
I feel like the last 3 have been good.
Well,
I didn't
yeah,
mind the
the new
new.
Pretty good.
Yeah, like the reboot one was okay. I didn't play. I didn't play Rise of the Tomb Raider or whatever.
I have
which one's
only
on
ever
this?
played the mansion part of Tomb Raider 1. That's the only Tomb Raider.
Is that what came on the PS1 demo disc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the one that I fucking hated was Tomb Raider: The Last Revelations. It was the 4th one. And it was really good. But the hardest part of the game was the beginning, because you have to do all of the fucking... You don't have any equipment the first level. So, like, you have to run from all the enemies. You got to run from all the animals. You if you get damaged, you die because there's no healing items. You have no guns. And so that's how the game starts. You have to, like, get all your shit back.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
You have to find the pistol, and then the pistol gets the pathogen, and then you have to cure the pistol.
Yeah.
While you're walking, you gotta walk to it. Walking
Sprint.
simulator 2020.
Sprint is just regular.
Yeah,
walking.
sick walking simulator. Like,
Isn't there literally like a standing in line simulator? I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere.
Probably.
there has been a glut of animal simulators in the last 3 years, like Untitled Goose Game and
Incredible.
I'm playing it right
simulator.
now. I
Have you ever
literally
played
it up.
Behr
Goat
simulator? It's a fucking, you have to control a bear using only the mouse, driving a car through the woods. And that's it. That's the concept of the game. That's all it is.
You have to use a mouse, a
You
real
have
mouse.
to use the mouse. You have to change the gears on the car. The mouse cursor is the bear's hand just scrolling around on the fucking screen. You have to fucking change the gear of the car. You have to steer the car with the fucking it's really good.
That seems great.
It's
Dude,
fantastic.
these first person VR style games have been amazing for video game content creators because they're just so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we just need more animal games. We don't have enough.
agree. I think Cucumber Simulator is going to be great. 2021. That'll be pretty cool. Barnacle Simulator, also fantastic.
Dude, I just want to be an octopus.
It's a really low impact game. Octopus Simulator might actually be really fucking cool.
Yeah, you just like hang out.
You're really fucking legit. I feel like the mechanics would be like difficult, like controlling all those limbs. It would have to be a VR game. Or what if it was a team game though? Like what if it was 4 people VR and they all controlled 2 of the octopus's limbs and they had to coordinate like movement and like attacking? Like
you have players control all the
It's like QWOP, but 4-player.
But you have to play like back to back, 4 people on each side, so that way everyone controls 2 of the arms. So that's how you coordinate. Or everybody gets random arms.
But they all have like the same they all have the same eyes. So it's like
you're all seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's got competitive matchmaking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
dude.
so dope.
AV8 fucking 2 octopi in like a tank.
You gotta have one. Like, you have a guy.
Okay, but they all have knives. Like
I was gonna say, is there that
somebody's
weapon
gotta
rack in
control
the
the
Coliseum with a battle axe?
Yeah.
Did any of you guys ever play Subnautica?
For what?
What?
Subnautica?
No.
I want to check that out.
I haven't played it yet, but nobody's told me to play it. I feel like
if someone tells you to play it, you won't play it.
Yeah.
I think that's the predicament I'm in, is I'm forgetting my own formula. Yeah. I'm replaying Final Fantasy 12, Brian, so
Go.
I loaded my file up and I was like, fuck it, I didn't know what was going on when I was playing it, so it doesn't matter if I forgot the plot so far.
Is it the Zodiac Age, like the remaster? Or fuck yeah.
It's fucking sweet. And I spent all my money grinding, so I already have, I don't know which party I have. I'm in the desert now. That's where I got to.
Yep.
And everybody already has 2 jobs, and the gambits are sick. I spent like a whole day just setting up the gambit system.
You're at like the Sand Sea, right?
Yeah. Where you fight little fucking purple things with spikes on them, which is just any Final Fantasy game.
So, can we have a real discussion? Like, why do all video games have to have a fucking desert level? They're all miserable and they all suck, and you all have to fight the weird flying bugs and bullshit. It's terrible.
Man.
But is a desert level worse than a water level?
No.
That's what I'm saying. What if the desert level and water level are the same level though, like in Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword? Fucking perfect level. Like,
well, the thing about water levels
composed.
is that it changes the mechanic of the game, because like you can't just have the locomotion and everything be the same underwater.
Yeah.
So it has to it inherently has to change the way the game is played.
Did Final Fantasy 12 have a desert level? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like the second act of the game. You have to go.
Oh yeah, okay. So Vaughn and Penella were born in a fucking desert, weren't they? Like that's where you start.
Well, yeah, the desert is there's like the whole eastern part of
it's like plainsy. Yeah.
There's a fucking T-Rex that can attack you.
Yeah.
That shit's terrifying.
I played 12.
12's wicked.
12 was great.
Should play it. It sort of plays like an MMO with that sort of combat.
Yeah.
But it's Final Fantasy and it's single player and it's super fucking good. There's just so much shit to do. Like, it's sort of like Red Dead in the sense of there's always something to do, and a lot of side stuff is just like another section of shit to do, because there's just, especially like the bounties and stuff too. The bounties are great. Where you have to like hunt down like legendary creatures and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You guys ever play Final Fantasy Tactics A2?
Yep.
That
Dude, that shit was so
Is that the newer one?
No, it was.
I didn't like it as much as the first advanced one.
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was really, really good. I don't know. I liked that it incorporated the Final Fantasy 12 universe. It was like the grid-based one, Jake.
Well,
got
Yeah,
Pete.
yeah. Yeah,
uh,
because you play in that like universe.
Yeah.
like I think both of them do somewhat.
Which one is War of the Lions? Is that the
Both of them take place in Ivalice.
Yeah.
Yeah. War of the Lions. Wasn't War of the Lions like the original like PlayStation Final Fantasy Tactics? Yeah.
That's the only one that I played.
That's the only one I've played too.
Word,
It's
yeah.
wicked fucking good. Dude,
Yeah.
Fallout Tactics is wicked good. Did you ever play Fallout Tactics?
No.
Mhm.
That one was sick. It was not Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe that's not what it's called. It's just called Fallout Tactics. It's literally just Final Fantasy Tactics, but in the Fallout universe.
Mm-hmm.
And did anybody play the new XCOM?
Nope.
I heard it was wicked good. I heard it was like the other ones, but without the base building system. So it's just like missions and stuff. I never really played much of the new ones, though. I played the second one. Or the first one. Enemy Unknown. I played that
I
one.
don't know.
There's not enough of those games. Gears of War is making a tactics shooter. A tactical shooter.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Gears Tactics. It looks fucking cool. It's like a full Gears game, but the combat is like Divinity, like that grid, or Final Fantasy Tactics, like that grid-based shit.
Is there cover?
Really?
There has to be.
That's cover the game.
I just don't know that there's room in the modern video game market for that anymore. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's-
that I would spend my money in
Tactical,
2020 on it.
Grid-based tactical games?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of I feel like plenty of like games based on Facebook are grid-based tactical games now. So it's like, why would you
Like
spend the money?
Farmville.
Yeah,
What's the one?
Farmville.
Why would you pay $60 for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends is one of those games, isn't it?
The game's just bad.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Only bad.
Is Clear Shots brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends yet?
You guys actually
Yeah.
probably should talk
Honestly,
about
Fire
that.
Emblem is still super popular.
Yeah, that's wicked true. Fire Emblem
What
is huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Yeah.
I think
I feel like
think,
it's more popular.
I
in,
think
like,
the trick
Japan
is
than-
like you need to have you got to put the waifus in it, you know?
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
true.
Yo, you gotta have Kim Yo Jong.
Yes,
in,
I forgot to say
in
it.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
You have to have the wicked generic phone game image. Like every single phone game on the App Store or fucking Google
it's
Play
got the
has the
anime
exact
comic
same.
in the corner with like the
Yeah.
brick background or the stone
Yep.
background. Yeah.
And it's always
You
like
gotta
a
have the-
soldier or fucking like
You
a
gotta have
fucking
that Aheago face. Like,
yeah, yeah.
And you have to announce them like Diablo Immortal.
yeah. Yeah, that one.
That's not the one.
That's not the one. That's the close up. That's the one we need.
Yep. That's how you
It
sell
makes
your
me
tactics
so
game.
uncomfortable.
I still don't get that shit, dude. Like I don't get the face. Like I don't understand what the tongue's all about and the rolling back eyes.
I don't know, man. You're barking up the wrong fence there, dude.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I might play through Final Fantasy Tactics again. I haven't played that in a while. See, that's the thing, is I got that game recommended to me by Brian and I did play it, but it has to be something that I'm already. You have to push me off the ledge with those. Like you have to like.
See, the thing was, like, I dropped that. I was like, you should play this, and then like didn't talk to you about it at all for years, and then you're like, dude, I finally played it.
Yeah. It's like 3.5 years later. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I finally played Final Fantasy Tactics.
The PlayStation
No,
one
worse.
disc.
The worst is what I did to you with Zeal and Ardor. You showed me who they were like 3 or 4 years ago, and then their newer album came out, and I was listening to it. I was like, dude, you got to check out this band called Zeal and Ardor. And Brian's like, I showed them to you like 4 years ago. But They're wicked. They're a great band.
Honestly, I should just expect that. Anything that I recommend, like someone just comes back to me and it's just like, dude, have you heard of this thing that you told me about years ago?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's probably how you feel about Letterkenny.
Oh, let me tell you a thing or two, bud.
BFam showed us Letterkenny before it was even like a national thing. It was like just in Canada.
Yep. Like
Yeah, it was on Crave
just
TV.
came out in Canada.
Yeah, we fucking binge watched it.
Distinctly remember BFam coming over with a USB drive with
Yes!
Letterkenny episodes on it.
Yeah.
Fucking thing. And then I remember doing that because that's when I lived on Van Buren, and I showed my friends Letterkenny, and they all like it. Now the world likes it.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
That's
like my.
But Brian was the first one to ever know what
Like it.
Letterkenny was.
I was the first person ever to
Literally
like
the
it.
first person.
Yeah.
What
Everyone
My
else just disliked it
19-year-old
before.
cousin knows what Letterkenny is now. It's like it's the first connection I've ever had with this fucking kid. Like,
Yeah, I remember
Like,
that
It's
was
bag Brian. It's all
The connection's only to tell him that he's spare parts.
together. BFam bringing fam together.
Yeah.
I know like Dave Reed showed me Trailer Park Boys like forever ago. He was like, you gotta watch this show because Cyrus basically.
Yeah.
And he showed me that, and then the show blew up like a year later.
Safety always off.
Yeah.
Safety always on. Yeah, dude. Like I remember like one of like the 3 times I hung out with Dave Reed at his house. Like we watched like the Cyrus clip, and it was fucking like it was still just as hilarious to him like when we watched it as like the
Yep.
day he first watched it. Like
I mean it's like
100%.
the
100%.
the original Trailer Park Boys, like the first few seasons when they were shooting it with like shitty cameras, and it was like just felt like a shit like mockumentary. Like it was great. And then it got like really high budget after they did like the SwearNet stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which some of them were okay. It's just that I felt like they got too comfortable with their characters, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that happens in shows. Like you drag it on too much to where you're trying too hard to be that character.
It's almost paradoxical, you know, where it's like you find a level of comfort with a character and then you start becoming the character, and then all of a sudden the character is less interesting to you. You know,
Sure,
those
yeah.
people doing it like what?
Like Larry the Cable
Diminishing
Guy.
returns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Larry the
like
Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah. Except not, because Larry the Cable Guy was never interesting, like to anyone ever. Oh, like,
Shit.
You mean Dan Whitney?
Yeah.
Big problem with
Is
Trailer
that-
Park Boys.
do you actually know? Like, is that his actual name?
That's his
or-
actual name.
That's
Yeah, he was on Bert Kreischer's
astonishing that you
podcast.
know that
like,
that
last
particular
week.
piece of trivia. That's a very fascinating piece of trivia.
One of the problems I think I had with Trailer Park Boys was the fact that people liked the main characters, but also for the first few seasons, all of the side characters and guest characters were great. And then the new ones they brought back after SwearNet were dog shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, sure.
All the new characters from then on, I think that was even worse than the Flanderization of the main cast.
Sure.
Right.
Who the fuck wants to be a character from Trailer Park Boys longer than like 2 seasons? Like, who the fuck wants to do that? Like, that's a very serious commitment. If you're an actor, like that's a very serious
Well,
character. to
obviously, Jean-Paul Tremblay, Rob Wells, and Mike Smith.
I mean, yeah, those guys make all the money. But like,
yeah,
those guys make
yeah.
most of the fucking money from that
Well,
series, you know?
I mean,
Imagine
Randy
having
and
to maintain
Leahy.
the body of Philadelphia.
Do you
Collins
think
for 5 years.
Lucy wants to remain Lucy? Like
She left. She left for a while, didn't she? She
Yeah,
left for
dude,
at
like-
least a season.
Like,
Well,
who the fuck-
Oh,
Like-
man.
like
If
the
you just got a
cast
bunch
don't
of
wanna
money,
be
you
there.
can just hop on there. You know, like Sebastian Bach did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like one of the only good celebrity guests. What that season?
I feel like he was running out of money at that point. Like he was probably like
he was the best, dude. That was the best.
He's Skid Row, right? He's Skid Row.
Yeah.
They did 18 to Life.
Yeah.
And Kryptonite.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's them.
You guys remember when we were going to cover?
Did they do Glycerine?
We have to do we need to do an Enrique cover of Glycerine.
Jay Cutler and his wife announced their divorce today.
Well, good for them.
Wow.
Jay Cutler and Christine Cavallari.
Oh.
I've heard of her, right?
This is like the time for it to happen.
That is number one on my Google trending news articles. That's number one. Is a retired NFL quarterback and his wife from a reality TV show. That's the most important thing while a pandemic is going on.
Well, no, it's the kind of stuff you look up.
I mean,
you know?
Honestly, it's a really good case study for like what happens when you make rich people interact with one another in like a situation where they can't just buy the problem away.
Right.
I kind of never understood that. Like when you're famous, trying to get in a relationship with someone who is famous already. Like it's very strange. Like Aaron Rodgers and Danica Patrick. I'm like, why wouldn't he can have anybody. So why is he going after someone that's got their own like entirely, like they have a situation already on like at hand. They have an entire career. Maybe that's what he finds appealing about it. Is that like, she still, is active?
Baseline, you have to deal with cameras 24/7.
Yeah.
You're
and you might get a celebrity couple name
agents, too. Like lawyers, like the amount of litigation that goes into negotiating just the baseline fucking characterizations of your marriage. Like I can't fathom going into I don't know. I can't fathom going into an agreement like that. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? And they're still fine. Like
it's so weird. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
My divorce more or less ruined my life. And it's like financially. But they don't
have to worry about financially.
Or just being rich and not being rich.
Yeah.
Like you can afford a divorce.
You can say and do whatever the fuck you want. Like you can
you'll bounce back.
Go into a civil union that would like the bonds of which would break any other human being. And for you it's just whatever, I make that particular Instagram account private, I delete these tweets and my life goes on as fucking normal. I'm still fucking rich. Who cares? So.
Yeah.
It's like we can't afford to have our eggs in multiple baskets.
Yep.
Is the thing. Where anyone who's already rich or famous or whatever, they're dipping into so many different things. But it's just
I guess it depends on how many.
This one thing fell through. I've got all this.
Yeah, It depends on how many eggs you got.
Yep.
Are they in your backyard?
Do
you have ducks in your backyard?
What?
There's ducks? Yeah, it's not that.
Got a couple rabbits.
There's still eggs.
Do they lay eggs?
And it's a basket.
They do around Easter, right?
Echidnas lay eggs, and so do platypuses. Platypi.
Yep.
Cows. Cows lay eggs.
The other one, the number 2 trending news article was Sadie Robertson Duck Dynasty.
That's it. That's the news article.
That's
Why do I care about that?
What about either of those things? I don't know who that is. So
apparently, she's from Duck Dynasty. She was from Duck Dynasty, and somebody shot her house during a drive-by shooting.
Cool.
For what?
That's the number 2 news articles on my fucking.
An American Idol.
Did Don't those people live in the country? Isn't that like stray bullet like nation?
They probably live in fucking Hollywood.
For real.
That's probably true. They probably live in Hollywood around neighbors that fire bullets off into like the distance at random.
Which is usually a good spot. Like if you're searching for a house, you want to be in an area where there's bullets, stray bullets.
Very true.
Yeah.
It's the first
It's important.
thing I look for.
It goes like square footage, backyard, stray bullets. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, like I go into a house, it's got like 3 baths, hardwood throughout, and like, it's only 50 grand, and they're like, if you put like a grand down, you've got it. But if I look outside, I don't see any fucking fucking bullet holes on the side of the house. I'm fucking out. I'm like, nope.
That's what I mean. If I don't get grazed when I'm like browsing a house, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not interested.
If there's not an EMT on site during the viewing, I'm out, dude. I gotta move on to better things.
Yeah, if it doesn't hit the vitals, I'm not interested.
Why is Dennis Rodman trending?
His hair, probably.
Different priorities than you guys.
Well, he probably has to do with what's his face there, Kim Jong.
Yeah.
He's good friends with that fella.
He is actually really good friends with Kim Jong. I wonder how he's handling this right now.
He's crying.
He had like a cry.
Well,
he had a single tear.
I wonder if they're all still crying, because last time when what's his face died, they made everybody cry, and then whoever wasn't crying hard enough got killed and shit.
Tear gassed.
Yeah. So they're probably still crying, dude, trying to stay alive.
I can't imagine being that loyal to someone who is dead. Like, I cannot fathom it.
Just, you don't have a choice, man.
Yeah. I mean, it is his sister taking over, so.
It's him with a bow tie. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a disguise. Elaborate disguise. It's a twin.
Technology, dude.
Were we talking about Dennis Rodman or Kim Jong Un? I'm sorry, I made chicken.
Both, same.
I was cooking chicken. I took it out of the oven.
Good call.
You better go catch it. That's an ancient callback. That wasn't even in the episode. Yep. That's like as ancient as ancient Egypt.
We said it at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, I said it right in the beginning.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Huh. Fascinating.
Huh.
Oh, shit. Did I send that to you, Jake? Fuck. There was a thing I wanted to send to you yesterday. I've been rewatching American Dad.
He's going to catch his chicken.
Why?
Why
in God's name would you rewatch American Dad?
That's what I said. He should at least watch Chinese Dad.
Oh, here it is.
The only thing the only piece of media I've consumed even remotely like related to that content is like a meme where it's like you're the neighbor, like, but it's the American Dad theme, but you're like the neighbor, and it's like the perspective where you like hear it from the outside of the Smith's house. Hold on.
I've seen that.
Did you make that for later? Did you?
Yes.
So you know what? I'm gonna need to pack a lunch for the
fucking Ziploc bag sandwich.
I'm gonna need to pack a lunch for the podcast tonight.
Yeah, you got to pack a lunch when you're on here, son.
We got dinosaur barbecue.
Nice. I miss that down here. Everyone down here talks so much shit about the good barbecue. I'm like, oh, we got dinosaurs, so fuck off.
Yeah, it's W.
I feel like Barbie, like this is actually another thing I could have the TikTok on. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the intro scene.
Yeah.
That's too good.
Can't hear it, but I can hear it in my head.
Yeah.
In my brain sounds.
It's really good.
Yeah. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Sandwiches. I don't know. I'm surprised it's not a one of them Lunchables or what is it? Smucker's Uncrustables.
Ooh.
It's a real PBJ.
Oh yeah, we were talking about barbecue. The people that brag the most about their barbecue, it's only good because that's all they eat. So, like, that's all they eat in Kansas City is ribs. You know.
Yeah.
Never
They
had
have a
It seems like
No-
that's
no
enormous
one in Kansas City has
surplus.
ever eaten a sandwich.
it's a place where you can barbecue like all year round.
Yeah.
So they're like super
Like an
biased. 'cause,
outdoor. Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
You know, I'm not feeling like I'm fond of the peanut butter to jelly ratio because I always go a little bit more peanut butter, heavier on the peanut butter than the jelly.
I got a lot
Depends
more
on the
peanut
quality
butter.
of jelly. If you have like the sugars, chills,
It just doesn't
Weak
stick out as well.
palate, my dude. You gotta have like although to be fair, I don't really fuck with grape jelly. I'm always like red berry jellies.
strawberry.
No, I'll
or
take either.
raspberry.
I'll take either or.
man.
Yeah, like I could fuck with like some like strawberry jelly with like the actual like chunks of fruit in it. Like if it's just like a strawberry adjacent like gel, I'm not into it. But if it's like actual like strawberry preserves,
You gotta have
fuck with it.
crunchy
Whoa.
jelly.
always like 60-40 in like the jelly, like in the jelly's favor.
But it's
I
gotta
am-
be good jelly. Like if you get that fucking plastic bottle squeeze of Smuckers, that's 90% sugar, and it's gonna
Yeah.
give you a heart attack.
It's just
No, I've got real Concord jelly beans.
That's all it is. It's just gastrointestinal distress. That's all that jelly is.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, the shit that I don't know, dude. We used to have fucking green ketchup. So, I mean, the 90s were a wild time.
yeah,
you
dude,
know?
the green ketchup.
Can you
I
find a
fuck with
commercial for it? Can you pull up a
I
commercial
don't,
for
though.
ketchup?
It was,
I will find a
what the
commercial
hell was
for
it
green
called?
ketchup.
Green ketchup?
Squirters or something.
Something with squirt.
Probably not.
We gotta find this green ketchup's OnlyFans account.
Can you make?
That's
It wasn't easy. Squirt,
I'm not
right?
seeing it. I'm not seeing like an ad for it. Yo, what if this was in the fucking Shazam universe? Like, what if it wasn't real?
Yeah, it was easy
Like-
squirt, dude.
Easy squirt.
Easy squirt colored ketchup.
Told you.
If
I like
only.
to lick easy squirt off my girlfriend's nipples.
So they had purple and they had
The
green.
green. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
it was purple.
implements green ketchup in their food play? What the fuck?
That is
That's
wild as shit.
disgusting to begin with, too. Oof.
Yeah, dude. The
that
rise
happened.
and fall of Heinz green ketchup.
Look at that shit. Look at this. I mean, why?
It's
Unbelievable.
fun and it's for kids.
Purple. Fuck's sake.
Dude, you know what that actually reminds me of though is that the
And
hard
blue,
shell
too.
shit that you used to put on ice cream. That shit that hardens.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
best.
Oh,
we are
oh,
we are
raspberry.
3 years away from a class action lawsuit commercial where it's like if you or a family member was diagnosed with mesothelioma and you happen to eat easy squirt ketchup,
Yeah.
like call us today.
Circa
Like,
2006.
it's so close. Like we're so close to it. That's
Yeah.
postmodernism. That's where we're at.
I wonder if it shows the ingredients anywhere.
I can't wait for it to do that with like fucking Four Locos.
For real though. Like Four Locos?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
the original ones, yeah.
I mean, realistically, like the same argument could be made against like vodka Red Bulls, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, energy drinks are gonna be outlawed in the next 30 years. I can almost guarantee it. Like they're so fucking bad for you.
Addiction.
Yeah.
I don't drink them so much anymore.
Or they're going to become so wealthy that they can just buy an island, and it's not going to be a big deal. Like, we could go one of two ways. We can go like just straight up like bastards being held accountable for like their horrible like capitalist like plots, or it's fucking Blade Runner and like everything's so profoundly commodified that like your entire identity is defined by like the Pepsi logo. Like that's those are the two directions we could go in.
Yeah, well,
like
cigarettes have gotten as far as they have. Energy drinks will make it. But here's my problem with energy drinks is it's going to be fucking Monster Energy logos. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'd rather have the Marlboro Man than Kyle with his goddamn Monster.
That's true. Yeah.
Dude, I love when people wear Monster hats. It's the funniest shit.
I wear the fuck out of a Marlboro hat, though. Like, I actually would.
Yeah. Everything just went quiet.
I smoke American Spirits, but I wouldn't wear an American Spirit shirt because it's kind of fucked up. But, like, like I would wear a Marlboro hat easily. Or even an old like Marlboro like advertisement with like the original Marlboro Man like in like watercolor just painted on like the front of the shirt. It'd look fucking sick as fuck. I'd wear that. Like,
speaking of different shirts.
Oh yeah, Jake's wearing a different shirt.
I'm still looking at purple ketchup. I can't find the ingredients.
He's still on it, dude.
You're not going.
That's probably just food coloring.
It's got to be. I just don't know why purple was the option,
Yeah,
why
green?
Where'd the red go, though?
Like red and green.
Like, where'd the red of the tomato go?
They just added blue food coloring and then they made it purple.
Yeah, but they've got green.
How did they completely opposite turn it to green is the crazy thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess, like, you could do, like, tomatillos and, like, pre-ripened tomatoes.
No way, it's Heinz ketchup. There's
no chance. It's all rotten tomatoes. It's all like
it's 2%. It's 0.2% tomato.
It's 0% tomato.
They start using more organic and more widely globally sourced vegetables to make their even more artificial products.
Well, you look at any plant extract and it's all like clear shit. Like, if you pour out like a teaspoon of fucking lemon extract, that shit's not fucking. It's not yellow. It's not like they like condensed a lemon into like a gel. Like, it's fucking clear. How?
Yeah.
What? Like,
you guys see those things like reading the labels on ketchup bottles and stuff in the UK versus ketchup bottles in the US is astronomical.
Yeah, the U.S. allows a lot of sketchy shit to be put in food just to save on pricing.
Yep.
And plus, the FDA is super lax compared to other countries.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Like how our FDA recommends a food pyramid with 5 times the dairy of any other country because of advertising.
And I think it's like twice the amount of bread, too. Like, you don't need that much bread.
No.
Because the food pyramid was developed by Kellogg and Post.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are the universities that were, like, pushing, like, nutrition research, but they're also fucking cereal brands. So it's like...
Money, dude.
Pushing their products.
Wasn't...
It's made to get people
feel like
masturbating.
Yeah, Kellogg was developed. He was like the dude, what was his name? John Harvey Kellogg. He fucking, like, he established the Kellogg Company.
Of course it was John Harvey.
To invent a fucking, like, a cereal designed specifically for religious purposes to get children to stop masturbating. That was the whole purpose of his company. He wanted to bring the message of God to people through breakfast cereal. He
did it.
That was his whole ideology. Yeah,
Dude,
you know
was
what?
wild.
Like, he really he brought the light of the Lord to me.
I'll tell you what, he got on his horse. He got on his horse and he did it. He achieved his goals. I just think
to start my days completely different. Now I just eat cereal.
Yeah, exactly. Think of any company's name and try to guess the founder's name, because most likely it's John Harvey blank.
His full name is actually John Wilkes Booth Harvey Weinstein Kellogg.
It's a long name, but
He's that much of a piece of shit.
Can you imagine how much
Yup.
insight that man had to have in like into the mind of the average chronic masturbator, though? Like he had to have like really committed. So
I mean, he's
I
researched
just
it. Yeah.
shouldn't have been.
well, he was probably just thinking like, you know what? I jerk off in the like as soon as I wake up. This is how I get people to
You gotta
stop
get it
jerking
out.
off. You know, I get them
corn-based
addicted
cereal.
to oats. And then instead of jerking off first thing in the morning, they're gonna be thinking about their fucking sugar smacks. That was his whole game plan. And you know what? It fucking worked for me. It can work for you.
People
Cinnamon
didn't
Toast
take
Crunch.
his plan. They didn't take his plan literally enough. The plan wasn't to keep people from masturbating by eating cereal. It was to keep people from masturbating by trying to convince them to invent their own cereals. And then everybody just has their own cereal company.
Dude, there's an entire period of American history where like the driving force of the American economy was figuring out how to make oats tasty. Like that was like the whole fucking thing. Like can you imagine? Like there's not one country in the world that can. God fucking bless America for real. Like
Dude,
Jesus.
cereal's fucking great though. Like
All they had
Yeah.
to do was use sugar.
Some sugar smacks, you know, like I fuck with some
never
cereal.
heard of them.
Americans and their sugar cereal.
Yeah, those puffed oats, fucking
Puff
frosted
Daddy.
Flakes, Puff Daddy, Lil Bow Wow.
Nothing is
Little
better
Bow
than
Wows.
honey bunches of oats and cinnamon life are the two best cereals ever.
They are very good.
Yeah, except for
Broken
Cinnamon
up
Toast
for
Crunch.
breakfast food.
CTC.
Not a big
You
fan
know,
of cereal.
you know the art form is dead when like our artists' names are like interchangeable entirely with cereal names. It's honestly it's just a repetition of American history. Like that's where we're
Yeah, Count Chocula, dude. I know that rapper.
Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Blueberry.
Just add your milk to some what is it, metal bands.
Oh, Blueberry is unironically a really good name for like a dream pop band.
Blueberry.
Blueberry, dude.
Yeah, kind of is.
I'd fuck with that.
That's how we know metal bands are still good.
Yeah. They're named
Yeah.
after cereals. That's how you know a metal band is good.
Yeah.
I feel like we probably did that. We probably like threw that idea around at one point.
What's that?
Probably.
That's definitely how they came up with Necrogoblicon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know where are these guys from? I feel like it's Necrogoblicon is like an Oklahoma cereal brand.
It comes in bags.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder what percentage of like death metal bands start with the letter D. Because it seems like a lot of them.
It's the easiest one to distort on the picture album, so you can't read what it actually says.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I love those like metal bands that just have like album art with or like their text font is just unreadable, virtually unreadable.
Yeah,
And you're
They're
like, what does that
just-
say? They have to explain
they're
it to you.
actually barcodes. Like
Yeah.
you have to scan the fucking like cover of the album to know what the band's name is.
They're not far
Really
from it.
dedicated.
There was like one of those like metal like blog websites was like for a while doing this thing where it was like look up or like try to figure out or read what this logo says, and like if you're the first person to comment back or whatever, you get some crazy prize. And like I think it was just the matter that like I was always too slow to like find it, but like I would just do a reverse image search on it because no one understood that was a thing back then.
Yeah. It's cheating though.
Sneaky fucking Weasley ass Brian
Yep.
figuring out how to cheat the system.
I was still listening to your
Yeah.
story.
So
about
like
your
if I
guys
saw
watching
like a
it.
T-shirt, I would just be like, I'm just gonna reverse image search it. I'll figure out who that is.
Was I the only one just watching Jake then?
I think you were.
I heard the
You're
pop.
really committed to the story.
I have like this little protein shake thing, and it was in my. It's been sitting in my fridge for like 2 weeks, and the fucking tip of it froze. So I was like squeezing it to get the shake out, and it just fucking shot.
I heard it definitely shoot.
But I fucking
Do it
caught
again.
it
Do it again. I didn't see it.
Do it
No,
again.
I don't think the rest of it's frozen. No, the rest of it's fine now.
Just freeze it again.
How's it taste?
Awful, but it was free.
Cool.
Mm. So pretty good then.
Pretty free.
Yeah. Free stuff really does taste better.
Yeah.
Jake, what's on your shirt? Behr.
Mine?
Yes.
Both of them. Both of them.
Let's take a vote. Which one do we like better? News booze or
Yo, Jake's got me beat on the shirt game.
Disco Skells?
Behr.
This is my
This is actually a Joji shirt.
Family.
This was my grandpa's old convenience store. Was Carson's News and Booze.
Oh, that's convenient.
fucking cool as fuck. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
nailed it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it. All you really need for convenience is news and booze. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, ask anybody; they'll tell you that it was.
That's
that-
actually kind of how I'm living my fucking life right now is news and booze. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all I've got in my life right now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was like
It's all
Garofalo's.
bad news.
It was like a deli like on one side, and then it was a liquor store on the other. So imagine Garofalo's, but there was also a liquor store attached to it.
Well, I mean, the people who go to Groffalo's don't really know the difference between Groffalo's and the liquor store, but
Right. They can't figure it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a zombie apocalypse in that place, dude. Wow. Everybody's wandering around.
every time I'm home, I eat 4 Groffalo subs.
Yeah.
And next time I come home, boy, believe I'm getting more Groffalo subs.
Yo.
There's always someone that looks like they're on everything that is buying lotto tickets.
Yeah.
It's
Garofalo's
just-
still
that's
open during this
always
whole
the person in front of me.
Ain't that
Yeah,
it?
they are.
I
And
know.
he's talking really fast, but still taking his time somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking
you're
love
just-
Garofalo's, dude. I used to see Jake exclusively at Garofalo's. Like we'd see each other like once a week.
Yeah,
or
dude, I
every other
live
week.
there.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You're gonna want to live somewhere else.
Nah, man.
Not a good idea.
You're
Unless you-
definitely gonna want to live there somewhere
Although
else.
you might get grazed by a bullet, so that's a positive.
Dude, every Wednesday when I had payday, I'd go and get a full sub and a fucking 12-pack of beer or a 6-pack because they have a really good beer selection there. For
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of really cool. Like,
They got a
gourmet
good
beer.
sub selection,
It's
dude.
like if you split C's amongst like Garofalo's and like Bosco's and Price Chopper,
Yeah.
like but Garofalo's it's pretty cool. I like their 50-cent deal. That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
oh, the best,
50
dude. I
cent
love it.
for
When,
a
He
fucking
lives
beer.
on that. That's all he does is live on the 50
Dude,
cent.
I have
thing.
botulism because of that. Like it's bad.
I well, one of the podcasts we did with fucking Terrence, we went to Garofalo's and I bought 12 of the Bud Light coconut limeritas. About 12 of those. They were in the 50-cent bin. I bought
Well, have you ever do they? I wonder if they're expired or something, maybe, and they can't keep them on their.
Maybe the case broke open.
It's either
Or
the
that.
case
Huh?
open or
Beer.
it's just bulk shit that they're like when they rotate because they rotate the beer selection like every month or two, and the stuff that they are getting rid of that they're taking out of the coolers and make room for a different type of beer. They'll just put them all in the bucket.
Yeah.
How do they get them in the
Legally
bucket without breaking them? That's what I want to know. The glass ones.
Very
That's the tough part.
Just
One at a
take them
time.
by hand. Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta take forever.
Oh, they
That's
also
what they got Jack Woods working for them for.
sometimes what they'll do is if you like let's say they have my dad and I used to do this, they'd have like certain IPAs in the 50-cent bin.
Oh, that's cool.
If they still had leftovers in the cooler that they didn't restock in the bin yet, you could get a 6-pack for $1.50 $1.50. You could get a 6-pack, and it would be already cold for you. It would already be in the carrying case thing.
Oh.
Let's say they were stocking it up with like Ballast Point, but they still had like 4 or 5 6-packs in the cooler. You could be like, "Hey, do you have any left? I'll take just a straight 6-pack of it because it's already being sold for 50 cents."
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah. Dude, Groffalo is great.
Legally speaking, beer has to have an expiration date on it, but a beer that's like in a dark bottle that isn't exposed to sunlight will never go bad. Not really. Like it takes like at least within like a reasonable timeline for food. Like it takes a really fucking long time for beer to become undrinkable. So like it's almost as if we're just producing too much fucking stuff for the sake of producing it. But
yeah, like why they're dumping all those gallons of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things you should be drinking.
Like hundreds of gallons of milk just running through. It's like fucking grapes of wrath right now. Like they're just like fucking just dumping fucking dumping food.
And I feel like a lot of people's milk goes bad anyway. Like I wouldn't drink milk fast.
That's the thing. Like why the fuck destroy it as opposed to just give it to people who fucking need it? Like why destroy something that is going to expire within a month timeline? Like why destroy it?
Well, they do that everywhere.
It's like claims that they don't have the money to transport it.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, but like
packaging and transport of it.
Somebody does, so.
Right.
And like the thing about it is like the government can't even tax us without first producing the money that they tax from us.
Yeah.
So like can't even
there are groups of people that are like crowdfunding to get packaging and stuff for like milk and other products that are being thrown away.
Yeah.
So
that's really fucking bizarre to me that this is not a government program though. Like that should be something that like the government should be like, "Oh, people are starving and dying on the fucking street. Like let's fucking figure this out," because
it seems like there's a lot of shit though that's like simple solutions in theory that just never get implemented for monetary reasons, just because they're making money off of whatever.
Yeah.
But that's like the thing.
There.
At the state level, that makes sense because the states like actually have to fight for federal grants and budgetary shit. But the United States government has absolutely no fucking reason for this not to be policy. Like no reason. Because the US dollar can theoretically be produced infinitely because it is the dominant currency. The inflation that we were worried about happening when like the government produced all this fucking money, we're not seeing that at all. We're not seeing it at all. They produced a fucking $1 trillion to pump into the stock market for a blip on the
It was already in the Federal Reserve.
It wasn't though. They loaned it out to the bank as like they produced it on the spot.
All you gotta do is print it.
Theoretically speaking, the reason they did that and the reason that they give is because it was part of the repo market, which is basically they loan money to banks that like the bank is obligated to pay back. Like so like that's why they did that in the moment, but it didn't help the market. And yet that money is still produced and is still in circulation. And we're not experiencing any of the inflation that we were expecting. So it's like, theoretically speaking, the government could produce money to meet the unemployment that exists right now. Could produce money to meet the need for society right now.
Yeah.
But just don't. That's it. That's it. That's my spiel.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Like, that's it. Like, that's it. They won't do it.
Yeah.
At least as far
as money's like you gotta have money, dude. It's no good to you if you just give it to people. I don't know, man. I don't get this whole thing. Like everybody, like I've heard people go like, "Oh, they want us to be at home." It's like, wait a minute, are you dumb? Like they want you to be working. They can't make money off of you when you're at home.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Think about it for like a half of a second.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
before you just regurgitate some shit you saw on news media.
They don't want us to be home. It's not a fucking conspiracy theory to like see how far they can push the fucking like see how far they can push the laws.
No,
like,
they're not making anything off of us.
Like they're at a point where they literally do not care how far they push the law and how much it pisses the average person off. Because we're at a point where like if violent revolution is going to happen, like like if violent revolution was going to happen, it either would have happened by now or there literally was no way to stop it. It would be absolute chaos across the entirety of North America. But like the biggest thing that I'm seeing right now, and the biggest problem that I'm seeing with the way that this pandemic is being like handled is we very easily could implement universal basic income for everyone for the duration of the pandemic, but we're not. There's a bill that has been introduced by like two Democratic representatives in the House, Ro Khanna and Tim Ryan, and it's I think it's called like Emergency Money for Americans Act or some shit like that, where everyone in the United States for the duration of like the COVID-19 pandemic, and the way that that's described is basically like as long as unemployment is at 13% or more, everyone in America will get $1,000 to $2,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And
that seems entirely doable anyway.
It's super
since we've already done it once.
Did it for 1 month.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we very, very easily could do that. But like there's a lot of Republican pushback because they're concerned about the deficit. And the thing about the deficit is that it's not how much money the United States owes. All the deficit is a record of how much money the government has put into the economy. So for every dollar that has been put into the economy, there is like an equivalent like amount of labor available in the American economy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the way that it works is like when the government puts money into states or like the economy or whatever, when the government does that, what they're doing is answering for unemployment need. They create jobs or they like bring resources to a state that will create jobs, and they're just answering for the level of unemployment. If there's a 0% unemployment in the United States, the federal government will not put any money into the economy, or we actually will owe money or weaken the dollar, which is like there obviously is the biggest concern, is weakening the dollar.
Yeah.
Because the US dollar is the strongest currency in the world. Like in Somalia, for example, you can't produce Somalia, for example, doesn't have a strong currency. Like they can't produce the US dollar and have like the same fucking level of impact. They can only produce Somali shillings and steal boats and shit.
Yeah, which is cool. I like that. I like pirates.
Not all Somalians though. Not all Somalians.
Yeah. Well, no. Honestly, I think it actually is really fucking cool that Somalia is one of the few countries in the world known for pirates, and their currency is called a shilling. That's so fucking cool to me.
That's what I mean.
That's so legit. I love that shit.
They got it figured out, man. I gotta take a vacation.
Imagine being top dog in Somalia though. They gotta be living better lives than us, right?
Oh yeah.
No.
Top pirate in Somalia, dude.
You think they have good Wi-Fi though?
Top pirate in Somalia?
All the boats.
It's a title someone has.
The number one earner.
We have a
like the number one earner, like in the Slam and Salmon or Monsters Inc.
No, look, I don't think the ships have very good Wi-Fi ultimately.
No,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
just thinking, it's like, dude, if you're
Like there's a leaderboard in the middle of Mogadishu, and it's just fucking like it lists different fucking Somalians, like different Somalian like fucking pirate boats. They have like
I just feel like if you're like the richest and best pirate in Somalia, you're like probably good.
Like they've got names like XX Shilling King XX like
Yeah, and it's updated in real time. The leaderboard.
You guys aren't thinking of what
Yeah.
you guys aren't thinking of this
musket
at all.
XX
You guys
no
are
scope.
talking about fucking game battles and shit. Like,
And they all have clan tags.
what other context do I have to like visualize top pirate? Like,
well, you know what I mean? Like fucking like back in the old days, like the best knight in the kingdom was like he had a fucking sick life. I think the top pirate in Somalia probably has a sick fucking life.
Mug that says #1 pirate.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like they have ranks.
of Somalia.
Like you can prestige. You can prestige after a certain number.
Yeah,
You lose your ship, you have to start over.
Yeah. After you beat your first playthrough, you can get a
You guys
red
are
boat.
not listening to me at all.
They all have clan tags for their
like,
ships.
you probably would have a pretty sick life if you were the top,
I mean, by their standard,
Somalian pirate. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know, like
you'd have a good pirate life.
Potentially even by just normal standards.
yeah, by
You
normal
probably have a decent life.
standards would be pretty fucking dope. Because like
I just want to know what the resolution. on
like
the
you
is.
probably could build like the thing about it is a lot of our resources come from that part of the world. Like a lot of like the things that we build and take for granted is like this is the way that rich people live. Like, Africa is building fucking hotels that like would blow your fucking mind if you as like an average American person right now went to.
Yeah.
So like if you were like the top Somalian pirate, like
At
You
least
guys,
top
I think you're
5.
missing
you're
something really big here.
Somali rich.
I think
You would be.
there's a lot of variables we're not taking into account being head
You're
pirate.
on thin ice for that one.
Well, the risk factor of being a
Somali-
pirate.
Well, I literally okay, but like you guys are gonna publish the video, and I can just link back to like when I explained how like Somalian currency isn't as strong as the U.S. currency. It's very clear. Anyway, Matt, go ahead. Like,
I think you guys are missing the real thing here that you're living on the edge. You got to hire bodyguards. You have a bounty on your head. You don't just become the #1 pirate without taking down other pirate kingdoms.
Yeah,
you got
it's
a
like
bounty.
living. It's like
You
living
gotta
your
hide your
Gruffalo.
treasure.
okay, this is where I fall through the ice. That's why you have child soldiers. Like,
It's like living in Hollywood.
fall
you know?
through
You
the
got
ice.
stray bullets.
He feeds and keeps children soldiers to hide his fucking booty.
You're a fucking pirate. Your moral your like moral structure is questionable at best. Maybe I don't know. Like I don't know. Like if you're stealing from fucking bougie people, I don't know that you're that much like. I don't know that you're that much worse than selling like life insurance to like a 70-year-old woman. Like I don't know
that's
That's all they know. That's all they know there. Like they don't
Yeah.
have resources.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's almost like like salesmen in the United States that sell a product that they know is faulty, but they're in sales because that's all they know.
Yeah.
So it's fundamentally
You want to buy this used car?
same system.
And why are they always Persian? Like, they're always selling you shit. They're good salesmen, dude.
So my friend Sapan and I are going to live together, and he's actually Iranian. He was born in Tehran, super thick Persian accent, and he keeps saying he does this in real life. Like, we're going to get an apartment, and he's going to go to them and be like, no, that is too much. That is too much. I will not pay that. And it works. It fucking works. Because
told you.
Everyone's willing to bargain, but if you go like White Becky in the leasing office, she already knows she lost. At the moment he's like, no, too much. No.
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck, though. Like, but like, I don't know. I feel like there are some, I guess, cultures that like have been built around mercantilism. You know what I mean? Like, you know, especially like the Middle East, like that entire, like you had to be sort of like mercantile, especially like during like the Crusades, or like, you know, you had the Knights Templar, sort of like serving as like envoy, like bodyguards for like the Knights Templar, and like sort of like being around them all the time, and like having to like, it was a huge fucking like, you know, the road to like Asia was like a huge trade, like a trade route, you know. So like a lot of that culture had to be built around like mercantilism and being like involved in trade and negotiating the best possible like deal. And that's not necessarily capitalism. That's just like the concept of trade, you know.
Right.
And like in like a lot of like these like Middle Eastern, like I don't want to say desert-based like terrains, because a lot of like Iran, for example, not exclusively a desert nation, but like, you know, especially in like a lot of like these desert towns, a lot of that culture had to be built around like figuring out how you could get like the best amount of resources without giving up the resources that you knew you would need later, you know.
Right.
So like that's true, and that's like, you know, something that like a lot of people struggle with without being overtly racist about it.
Well,
you know?
Also, a lot of that comes to their collective societies. We're individualistic over in America. So building rapport and relationships with everybody is what they do.
Yeah,
that's huge part of it. If you invite someone into your shop. When I was in the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, everyone invited. If you go in to look for something, you're going to get asked if you want tea, you want to sit down, every single shop.
Well, and I mean, there's a degree of that here too. When you have good customer service, or you have a good rapport with your customers, they're going to continue to come back, and there is a degree of that in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
but it's not the same. I mean, you know, you're not bartering with somebody.
No.
The way we have to deal with taxes and all that shit here in America, and totally different mentality about it.
It's just managed entirely differently. It's a completely different structure. I don't know. It's interesting. People don't think about those kind of things either. They're very. I mean, it's like it's hard to, because you have your own life. You have, you know, what you're worried about day to day here. So it's interesting to think about that kind of. I don't know, the way things work in other cultures, because it's completely alien to us, realistically. I think if like I went on a vacation somewhere like that, I would have no fucking idea what I was doing. I'd be like, "Oh, wait a minute. Here's monies. I have 75 cents. Can I get that fucking pumpkin? Give me that pumpkin."
Money works the same everywhere.
But I wouldn't know how to read their prices, you know.
Well, like when you travel to a different country, you go to a currency exchange.
Yeah, true.
But then you don't know what the numbers mean. The Turkish money, we literally just like held it out in our hand and hoped the shopkeeper took the right amount.
Oh my god!
Take it all, so I think we were doing all right.
Hard, like.
I wonder. I don't remember, because I went to Canada once, but I don't remember if like you can choose how much you exchange, right? You're not just giving them like what you have on you.
Yeah, you give a specific amount.
Yeah. So you kind of have to make those calculations beforehand, I would imagine. I mean, I guess you could exchange it within the country somewhere.
Yes.
But
just
at the fucking
universal
border.
rule.
Can you just mark the bills? Like, can you just like take like a fucking ballpoint pen and like mark the denominations on the bill?
Well, most people use the standard 1 through 9 numbers.
Yeah.
0 through 9.
Yeah.
$0 bills.
Eat my ass.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Just remember, one of paper equals
like
4 coins.
$9 bills, though.
$9 bills is so weird, though. I have a $2 bill, and I'm never going to use it because no one has $2 bills. It's very weird.
$2.5 bills.
It's like, I don't know. I guess it would make more sense when things cost less, right? But just because of the price of things, those denominations just matter less, basically.
Yeah, I mean, in the context of like U.S. currency, that does make sense.
Right.
But
What a paper was for of coin.
Well, that's like the thing is like U.S. currency is used fucking everywhere. Like it's used all the fuck over the world.
Yep.
Here comes the money.
In most cases, like when you do like a money exchange, it's just to get U.S. dollars. Like for example, like a Somali shilling is really only good in Somalia.
Like, well, can I exchange like 1,000 U.S. dollars for like $1 million U.S. dollars?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna try it though. Just
Why would
see.
you be able to do that?
Wow.
Like,
why
what
wouldn't
you could actually attempt to do is like convert your money to a different countries if you understand that they're on an economic rise.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
there's
like money back.
There's an entire market built around that. There's a money market built around trading different currencies. Yeah, like you can buy like one currency when it's low, wait for it to go up, and then buy a different currency when it's low. Yeah. And you can just sort of cope.
Bitcoin is.
Like it's fine. Yeah, it's like Bitcoin or like the stock market. Yeah. You know,
it's all it is.
So it's all speculation.
I don't know, man. I don't see a sign that says I can't trade $100 for $1,000, so I'm just gonna try it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's not fucking posted.
Well, like
they should have that posted.
There's people that have done that thing where it's like, they start off with like a penny and then they go somewhere, like could even just be some person's house and be like,
Burning Man.
I'm doing this project. Could I trade this penny for a nickel?
Mm.
And some people do it. And then, like, you trade a nickel for a dime, and then a dime for a quarter for $1. And, like, there's actually people that have successfully, like, traded up to, like, $1 million.
Yep. There are, like, there are stories from Burning Man where they go with, like, a paperclip and they leave with a car, you know?
Yep.
Like, but like,
I mean, people are pretty.
But like, they're under the influence, so
yeah.
They're like, that's a sick paperclip, dude.
Yeah.
Look at all the things you can do with it.
Yeah. Scrape your bowl with it.
No, I mean it's not like a one-step situation where they go in with a paperclip and trade a dude his only way out of fucking Burning Man.
I mean, I guess you got to work your way up to the car.
You can turn the paperclip and a piece of string into a necklace that has an S on it, which is either for Sandy or for SpongeBob.
Yeah. Very fucking true.
Yeah. Or you
gotta be able to do both Sandy and SpongeBob with your necklaces.
Yeah.
Critical fashion tip.
Well, it could also be for Squidward if you really wanted it to be.
Squidward. You think that man's making money? No.
No. He's working a minimum wage job, and I don't know how old he is, but he's at a dead end.
The thing about that, the thing that I find interesting there is like once you hit like $100, like you have to like you're talking about like can you double it, like, or would you like just go like I have $100, can I have $105 and work up in denominations of 5?
I don't know, man. I don't know who's gonna fall for that though. It's kind of weird. You're just kind of losing $5, you know?
Yeah,
well, it makes sense up to the point that you get to the $100.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're like trading $1 million,
you're really going $1.
Can I have 50% more, please?
Yeah. If you're at the point where you're trading fucking 6 figures, like you have to be at like a gala. Like you have to find yourself in a situation where you're like rubbing elbows with like governors and shit. Like you can't just trade you can't find yourself in like in suburbia and trade your way up to like 7
you have
fucking
to be willing
figures.
to trade that much. And I mean, I don't know, even the fucking idea of trading that much is kind of
like, yeah, I'm writing my baccalaureate thesis. I have $100,000. Can I have $120,000 instead? like,
it's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good deal.
Seems legit.
I feel like you'd have to give them something, like a handy or something, like to mix
Guaranteed.
it.
Sure.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you're just working for the new money.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah,
working.
okay.
And
That's Karl Marx's concept of labor power. So
You have 20.
So that's full circle.
you're like, once you get to 100, you're like, can I have 105? Like, how long does that take you? Are you really just making like 20 cents an hour at that point?
it's
It seems
literally
like a
where
lot of
you're
work
at.
too.
Like the negotiation.
I mean, I guess finding those deals is work in itself.
Yeah.
So,
And by the time you're done with it, you got a lot of things you got to like follow up with. Like, you got to trade a goat to this one guy. You got to trade your firstborn daughter to
you got
another
like a
one.
whole
You need
list
3
of shit.
chickens.
You might just say it's the art of the deal.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then you owe like 17 different people handies. Oh.
Yeah, you leverage your handy debt.
If you got a good stroke, you're good.
You can get that done real quick.
Yeah.
You're probably giving out $20,000 hands at that point.
You use the value of every handy that you have, like every handy you owe, to like get more handy loans. Like,
Yeah, that's what you want, handy loans.
Handy loan? This country is built on handy loans.
that's where I'm at, dude. I owe a lot of handies. That's
Can I trade this one handy for 2 handies?
can I trade this one handy for 2 handies?
Yeah.
Can I trade this one handy for 2 handies? Like
Yeah, that's tough. I don't understand the twisty move. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway.
If you start, so like, say one of your handies you trade and you're up at like 500 grand, right? So you're working with like 6-figure hand jobs. Do you then put that on your resume and become the most successful sex worker?
dude,
Like,
you just
Does that take you from
I think
here
I'm
to
like-
here?
Oh, you don't have to go that far. You just say entrepreneur on LinkedIn and you're good. Like,
You tell other people how to be an entrepreneur.
get to 7 figures on hand jobs alone and call yourself an entrepreneur in America. That's where we're at. That's our economy. Our economy is built primarily on hand jobs. That's where we're at, dude.
And the best part of it too is once you realize that you have no money being an entrepreneur, you sell a course to other people because you're gonna make more money.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we haven't even really gotten into all of it. I mean, there's
If you can make a cheek full of spit and fucking move your arm like this, you can make it to $1 million. You're good.
Yeah.
You can win capitalism.
It goes deeper. I mean, there's lizard people.
Honestly, like they wouldn't even tell you how they actually did it. They would just sell a course
Yeah.
and just give you a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. So why aren't you doing it, buddy?
Yeah, get into that, bro.
Okay, where are we going with the lizard people?
I'm just saying, we haven't even gotten deep into it. There's
Taylor-
lizard people, there's child slavery rings,
That's what
Like,
Corona
all that
is. It's killing all the child abusers.
interdimensional child molesters.
It's revealing
George Soros.
the interdimensional aliens that come to the
Homeless.
Earth exclusively to molest children in pizza shops. Like, that's where we're at in the political discourse. That's
Globalist vampires.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen the theories about the coronavirus where it's like all these famous people who are getting it, like Tom Hanks and Justin Trudeau's wife and like the royal family are actually like part of a pedophile ring, and now that they're being discovered, that the coronavirus is going to kill them and it's going to be their way out without being publicly
that
shamed.
seems extremely real. That seems very, 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 very plausible.
Yes.
Fuck up.
I just don't get it, dude. How the hell could that be like? How can you buy into any of that? Like, no one. How is everyone keeping quiet? And how are all those people interested in that? Like,
Dude, it's like to the same fucking people who were convinced that the government is putting chemicals in the water that are turning frogs homosexual.
yeah. Well,
Like,
let's turn frogs.
the
gay.
same people who are convinced that 5G cell towers are shooting spears of nuclear energy through your fucking body. Like, these are the
Yeah,
same
but it doesn't matter
fucking
though. It doesn't matter.
people.
It
Who-
doesn't. The 5G towers don't matter though until Bill Gates gives us the vaccine, and it has the antibodies
The
in
same
it.
people
Well-
that believe in God.
the same people that believe God is real, the same people that believe that Hillary Clinton had a child sex ring node in a fucking pizza shop. The same people who are convinced that Donald Trump is playing 5G chess right now, and like just
5G
like,
chess.
5G chess. 5G chess. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
It didn't make the
I
frogs gay.
picked up my spiel. Anyway,
fuck them up though. It didn't make them gay, but it did something to them.
They were fucking dudes. I'm
Cell
pretty
tower
sure.
to A3.
The water, the water that they used fucked the frogs up. It was some sort of tap water or something.
No,
was I mean, if it's in fucking Flint, Michigan, probably it
No, I
probably
think it was
like,
like,
fucked them up pretty fucking bad.
Guys, we got a
I'm
big
pretty sure
opportunity
that the
here.
frogs were
No,
having
Because all
it's
butt
these
sex.
people might be eating Tide Pod soon.
no, it didn't make the frogs homosexual, but it fucked them up. It did something. But
Yeah.
No, they were gay.
I mean, like we have we've had lead in our paint for we had lead in our
That-
paint for like 50 fucking years.
I mean, you
and
gotta admit,
it's
it
like-
tasted better when there was lead in it.
That's true. Yeah,
You gotta admit.
you gotta love that heavy metallic taste.
Mm-hmm.
Of
It was more
lead.
filling, honestly.
so what happens is, a 2010 paper from the University of California, Berkeley, found that as many as 1 in 10 male frogs exposed to atrazine, a common pesticide, experience a hormonal imbalance. But I don't see where chemicals.
Yeah, man. Like
Oh,
like
it's getting leaked into natural water because it's a fucking pesticide that we probably shouldn't be using in the fucking first place.
yeah.
Monsanto's a bunch of good people.
Most of our
That's it.
industrial chemicals are not fucking safe to expose the environment.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but like even the natural excrement that pigs produce is not fucking safe to let run in the drinking water. Like that's
Sure.
not fucking safe
But it
at
is.
all. But
Well,
the problem isn't that the government is planning on turning everyone fucking gay. The problem is that like the government does not give a fuck what these companies do as long as they get kickbacks from them.
There's
that's
literally
the thing, though, is like, if you're going to continue to make certain products, you have to have certain things. There's just certain products that you can't make without things that are threatening to the environment,
Certainly.
that's an unfortunate thing. Just because you're just
But-
kind of caught, and that's what's making you money too. You're not just going to bail on the whole company.
The thing is, disposing of this chemical waste is expensive, and
Yeah.
like these companies spend millions of dollars lobbying the government to not have to dispose of these chemicals in a safe way.
Or like you look at the case of Monsanto, where they literally own everything in agriculture, and they've lobbied their way into saying that the government shouldn't allow people to grow crops unless they use these pesticides. So now farmers legally can't mass produce for people unless
Yeah.
they use these dangerous chemicals.
Well,
And
the
it's not
fucked
a
up thing-
safety, guys. They lobbied under the idea that it's going to be safe, but it's not. It's just money. Like, here's the money. Let us do it. This is what we're going to say.
The
That's
But
fucked
that's
up
what
thing
it
is,
all
like,
comes down to.
a bird can scoop a fucking seed from a Monsanto farm and eat it and fly over to a completely different fucking farm, like a locally owned farm, and shit that seed out and grow whatever plant that seed was from. And if Monsanto finds out that that's the seed from their company, they can close down that entire farm. They can sue them for ownership of the entire fucking farm.
Seems totally fair, though.
Yeah,
It
this
is
seems
their
like
seed.
that's like a really good business strategy.
It's their seed, dude.
Total control.
Shoot down every bird, you know?
Well, the
But
birds
that's
are
like-
robots, first of all.
That's
So.
the thing. That's the paradigm where we're at. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
for our
Monsanto probably
business.
produced those birds in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, birds are fake. Is my
They're
point.
made of
That's
chemicals.
Birds aren't real.
Birds aren't fucking real. That's my whole point. Anyway, I gotta take a fiver. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, we'll probably wrap it up soon anyway. We've done 3:15 almost.
Dude, I can't believe what Cool Borders games don't come out anymore.
Dude,
The Cool Borders demo on the PlayStation 1 demo disc, fucking lit, bro.
So out of nowhere.
play Snow.
No,
Play
the
Snow, dude. It's on Steam. It's free.
Cool Borders. The last one was like fucking Cool Borders 2001.
I know. I'm telling you, if you want to play a Cool Borders game, play Snow. It's literally free right now, and the controls are like the same.
Cool
Just
Borders?
plug a controller in.
Game
Oh,
series.
really?
I want the game
On
series.
Steam, it's free. I'm gonna download it tonight.
Yeah, it's like in early access, and they give you like a couple of maps or whatever, but it's in development still. But it feels really good.
Yeah, dude, the last Cool Borders game was made in 2000. That was pre 9/11. That's crazy, dude. I was gonna like play Cool Borders, but the only one is 2001.
Well,
I'm gonna download Snow on Steam. I'm definitely.
telling you, play Snow.
I don't want to play Snow. I want to play fucking Cool Borders. Like
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's pretty much the same controls. Like it literally is. Although you have to use a controller, otherwise it's not.
How do you program a PlayStation controller into a computer?
You just
USB.
Cool.
You have to get. I use Joy to key, so any joystick. It's mostly for games that don't have really good controller support, and it happens with emulators a lot too. But like with games that have really shitty controller support, especially because they probably won't recognize a PS2 controller, you can bind the buttons on the controller to control.
just get one of these.
Yeah, and you can like bind the left stick to be like the mouse, you know. Yeah. I mostly only do that with like older RPGs and stuff. That like the Final Fantasy ports on Steam have awful controller support. Doesn't work properly, so you have to use it for stuff like that.
Fucking Final Fantasy 7 on Steam as keyboard controls are miserable.
Dude, that's like, dude, the first time I played Final Fantasy 7 was on PC because I fucking pirated it off of the Pirate Bay when I was like 12.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like the first time I played it was on a fucking laptop, and I exclusively used the numpad. Like the numpad was my entire. Every single control I had was on the fucking numpad.
That's all you need.
How did you do that?
All you need is up, down, left, and right, and then A or X and circle.
Well, it was on a laptop, so it was condensed. So it was like I had page up, page down, and end, and then I had the division symbol and the star and the minus, and then 7, 8, 9, 5, 4, 6. So like 8, 4, 2, and 6 were the arrows. And then I think like 7, 9, 1, and 3 were like X, circle, triangle, square. And then the shoulder buttons were page up, page down, pause, and home or something.
Fucking
Yeah,
great.
that's fine.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it was sick. I was just sit like this, fucking play.
Yeah, then you just
But then
jag off with the other hand.
Jerk off with the other hand, yeah.
Like,
You're right. I didn't think of it that way. I changed my mind. I take my. I
You
take
need
my
the
heart
free
back.
hand.
yeah, you can jerk off while you play.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oof.
But yeah, so there's programs to do it. I think there's another one. I have another one on here. I can't remember what it's called. That here, joystick.
Oh my god.
How do you keep? How can I not figure that out?
Yeah, Joy to Key. That's what it is. That's the only one I use, apparently.
I had to get the newer version of Skype to download this or to get
Oh, fuck
this.
that.
It's like an update. Well, where'd the other guy go? Yeah, I don't know.
Jake?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was San Andreas good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Do you think it aged well or no?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, dude, I could play Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball Maxed.
That one's sick. That's the best one.
Wicked good.
What is that on?
PS2.
Oh, you have an emulator?
Yeah, I'm looking at all the games.
I
Dude,
wish it was just on Steam. I would just get it immediately.
the fucking Hulk game that came out when the movie was with Edward Norton.
Nope.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna start playing Shadow of the Colossus for the first time. I had a dream about it the other day, dude.
The controls are really bad, but it's a dope game.
Yeah, it was really weird. I like had a full on straight up dream about it. I think I played it like once.
I had a really weird dream last night, boys.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up. See you guys.
Cool.
So I called an Uber. We were going somewhere. It's myself, my roommate, and his boy, and it's this fucking old pickup truck. And my roommate's boy's already sitting in the back. There's a fucking like redneck ass trailer in the back with a bunch of packs of cigarettes. And the guy rolls down his window, the Uber driver, and he says, "That's a smoking section back there, boy." And I get in the back of a trailer for the Uber, and I'm smoking a cigarette in the back because it's a smoking section.
That was the whole thing.
That was
That's
the whole
pretty
thing.
legit.
That's a pretty good closer, dude.
That's
Living
a
in the
tip.
South is
That's a tip
becoming part of
generator for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, donate.
Does that guy have a Patreon?
I hope so. Fuck.
All right.
The Southern
3 hours and a half almost. So that's a long one.
That is a long one, yeah.
It's a long boy.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
the
look-
very beginning was pretty slow.
Yeah, but
Probably
we
like-
got into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get into it.
Sometimes you got to catch a group. Sometimes you catch it late. Sometimes you catch it early.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't catch it. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I'm going to stick around on here if you want to hang out for a second.
Word.
Yeah.
And yeah, clearshotspodcast.com. Oh, and then Tearjerkers is out on our YouTube channel when this comes out. So check that out. We basically just did what we did on the last episode, the episode before the last episode, where we just make tier lists. So
Yo.
I actually really dug that. That was really funny.
I loved that. I can't wait to see that.
We just did the Adult Swim show. It took us like 35 minutes or something.
We
Yeah.
should have done that. What the fuck?
yeah, we got a whole show for it now. So
Yeah.
Let us know.
So that was the thing, was because it took up literally an hour and a half on one of our own episodes. We're like, we should just do these on their own thing because they're fucking hilarious. Especially, I loved having Nick on because Nick was a completely different point of view from me, Seth, and Wes. And it was
That
like,
was so good.
he was like the voice of reason. Like,
yeah,
like trying
Do
to.
you guys ever want to do like a tier list of like rich people or like
Oh my
public figures? I mean, like,
that's the thing is we just need to come up with topics basically.
You're
We're like,
fucking. You're.
or political ideologies.
a
Like,
tier list of multimillionaire felons.
yeah,
Ooh.
true.
Martha,
I mean, the thing is-
Martha Stewart is S tier.
Yeah, Martha Stewart is S tier. So, like,
Yeah. Fact.
like
Yeah.
the
mean, the thing is,
woman,
we can
the
do
woman
those
knew how to
whenever.
decorate a credenza. All right.
Yeah, but we can do those whenever we want. So like we don't. I mean, and it's super easy to do. We just get on this.
You're
And that's
fucking
it.
Chad Kroger
Yeah.
tier, bud.
Is there any prep involved?
No.
No, we just pick a list and then we do
Going
it.
in raw sounds way better.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
You gotta
like-
go raw.
I would imagine like some of the things that we would come up with for like we should do a tier list of this. Like you might have to do like the prep work of building the thing yourself. Like,
I will create a multimillionaire felons tier list.
yeah, fucking do it.
Because like that'd be great, because not only would it be like white collar, like politicians and like celebrities that are like white collar crimes, but then you would have like other celebrities that like murdered people, like O.J.
Yeah.
Simpson.
Chris Benoit tier. The fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be the parameters for like?
There are no fucking parameters, bro.
I'll find 25 multimillionaire felons.
like had killer game but murdered people. Like that's like a C tier.
Yeah, well, we can make its own tier, you know.
Bill Cosby.
Figure it out.
You should probably lower the standard to include like people who like only have like a 6-figure like net worth, because there are some really interesting like felons who were felons before they were rich and are actually like pretty cool dudes, like Damian Eccles, for example. Like very fucking cool dude. Like
As long
got
as you're a cool
convicted.
guy.
Yeah, got
That's all that matters.
convicted of murder in like the 70s or 80s, like falsely convicted, and was put on death row. He's actually one of the guests that were on like the Duncan Trussell Family Hour. They featured him in Midnight Gospel on Netflix.
Oh, really?
But he spent like
shit, I want to watch that. I heard that.
yeah, dude, it's really fucking good. But like he spent like 30 years just practicing like Western high magic. And like basically like the DNA evidence came out and he was exonerated, but he couldn't sue the state for like wrongfully convicting him. So he basically just wrote a book and like
that's what you do.
became rich that way. But like this dude literally is only Western high magic. He's just like all about like the metaphysical and shit like that. He's really fucking like an S tier rich person. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's meta. I was just fuck.
I was thinking I was thinking like some John Jones type stuff. Yeah. Although, was it a felony that has he had a felony or no?
No.
Well, he had a hit. Well, all he's done was the hit and run, and then he had the fucking. He tested positive once, twice maybe.
Charges.
Yeah.
Britney Spears with the car wrecking the car.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was
shaving her head. Ooh.
Michael Vick.
Oh yeah, Michael Vick. He's up there, dude.
Are we going for just people who are still in prison or who have been released from prison?
Either
I think anyone who had a gnarly headline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Martha Stewart was released from prison in 2005 too.
You know, my favorite part of what this could be is the fact that we're going to argue how cool they were versus how bad of a thing that they did.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
Yeah, dude. Like,
yeah.
That's what it's about, though. It's about being cool.
The biggest discrepancy, like for how cool they are and the worst thing they did, are gonna be like
it's like an average.
The top anyway. Like that's my rubric. Is like if you're super famous and you did something super awful, you're ranked higher because you're just a cool guy.
You rock.
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like you could have like I feel like you could have like a really fucking good like gaming average and murder someone in cold blood. And for me that's still F tier, gay ass tier. Like that's still like really low tier.
I think you just gotta be cool.
Like yeah, you just gotta be really cool. You gotta have a shoe deal with Nike. Like that's it.
Yeah.
They'll get you at least up to B tier.
As long as you have custom models. As long as you have Nike customs, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here again. Yeah. And then we'll see everybody next week.
Yee, fucking ha.